Please stop him, don't let him run away.
Mr. Lonkin, please marry the daughter of our boss.
Marry her, marry her?
What's going on? A rich and beautiful girl is chasing a poor loser.
Is it true? Probably just filming.
Mr. Dragon, if you don't agree to marry me today, don't even think about leaving.
Oh my god, I am a man with a wife. Why are you, a young lady from a wealthy family in Kyoto, stalking me, a deliverman?
I don't care, the marriage is set by my grandfather, I believe his vision, I am gonna tie you up back home, if I have to.
This is too sudden, why don't you give me some time to think about it?
I'll give you one day, get a divorce quickly.
Okay, I'll go back and discuss it with my wife.
Longchen, the wealthy young men, who want to chase me in Kyoto can line up 10 streets. The more you want to get rid of me, the more I am interested in you.
You are crazy, I also have my dignity, even if you are rich in Kyoto, what could you do, if I don't want to marry you?
Longchen, you are very capable. I heard yesterday in the evening, there is a rich and beautiful girl who is stalking you.
You are so lucky, I envy you so much.
Ah, there is nothing like that. I will go to the toilet and you two can chat.
I thought this guy was going to be rich.
My lord.
My lord.
I have already said it, just call me Mr. Why do you want?
My lord, Mr. The Elon Group bidding dinner you ordered will be held tomorrow. At that time, it will be announced that your wife Sumushiwe will receive a satisfactory investment worth 20 billion.
I understand.
I have something that I don't know whether to say or not.
Say.
Over the years, you have been secretly helping the Su family, making the Su family rise from the bottom of the family to a top wealthy family. Su Mushiwe has also become a legend in the business world. Even the great kindness should be repaid.
Back then, when I was in the darkest and helpless period, it was Mushiwe who gave me light and hope, all of this should belong to her.
You are afraid that she will be under pressure because of your identity, so you decided to live incognito, but the company needs you very much now.
I know it. I will tell my identity to her tomorrow. At this time, I will hold a world-famous wedding ceremony for her. You finally figured it out, great.
Welcome back, my lord.
Tell them, the Inlong Group invest another more 30 billion to Su's company.
Yes, sir.
Dear, I'm back.
Longchen, why did you get off work so early?
Mengzu, who is there? He is?
He is my husband.
Oh, you are the famous live in Sun, in Law of the Zhu family. I have heard a lot about you. I'm Chu Ming, head of the Yankang branch of Yilnong Group.
Why is he in your room? I needs an explanation.
Mr. Chu is here to discuss business. Is there a problem?
Is there any cooperation that has to be in the room?
Maksu and I are talking about large-scale cooperation worth tens of millions. You, a food delivery guy, Don, T know it is normal, Don, T look at us with your dirty views.
Longchen, be clear about your status. If it weren't for my grandpa, I wouldn't have married someone like you.
We've been married for 3 years. I don't even deserve an explanation just for the meticulous care I gave you.
Didn't you always want to know what Maksu and I talked about in the bedroom? I will satisfy your wish. Tomorrow, Zhu family will receive an investment of 20 billion from Yilnong Group. All of this is the result of my matchmaking.
The Su family can obtain all this because of my order. As for Inlong Group's investment, what does it have to do with you?
The 20 billion investment, it is all from you. You are so powerful. Who do you think you are, the lord of the Yilnong Group?
When will you stop being crazy? Longchen, stop daydreaming. You and I are not from the same world at all, don't you understand now?
We weren't originally from the same world. Luo Qingcheng cancelled my investment with the Su family, and cut off my cooperation with the Su family.
What? The person you just called was Luo Qingchuan. The second person in the Yilnong Group, Mr. Luo, is only second to the head of the Yilnong Group. Even if you want to be pretentious, can you pretend to be more like it?
Even now. You don't even know what kind of existence is standing in front of you.
It's enough for you to tell lies just for your pitiful vanity. Don't you think your behavior is ridiculous?
In the past 3 years, I was the one who took care of you when you were sick. It was me who stayed with you when you were depressed. It was me who comforted you when your business failed. I have cared you so much for these years. What I get is just your disgust?
Long Chen, don't you understand? What I need is someone who can help me in business, instead of a house husband who only washes, cooks, and needs my back and legs every day at home. I am out of your league.
Do you remember this?
Don't cry, don't cry. My mother said that you will be happy if you eat sweets. Well, we are friends from today on. Why do you still reserve this? Everyone has to grow up. When you grow up, you have to look forward. I have never liked you from the beginning to the end.
It turns out that I have always been self-indulgent. Such being the case, let's get divorced, loser.
You and Maksu should have divorced a long time ago. For a loser like you who is narrow-minded and worthless, you and Maksu are not on the same level at all.
You want to divorce me?
Isn't this what you have been looking forward to all the time? Today I will just do what you want.
Divorce means I am divorcing you, remember? I dumped you.
Since this woman has no eyes and does not recognize his true appearance, why not just grant her permission? I am willing to marry you.
Why are you here again?
You are my Su Wancho's man. Of course I will be here to back you up. If you are bullied.
Who is this woman?
We are all going to get divorced. Who she is none of your business, okay?
You are Long Chen's wife, right? Oh no, you should be his ex-wife. Thank you for giving me such an outstanding man like Long Chen.
Long Chen, it turns out that you have cheated on me a long time ago.
Oh, Long Chen, you are such a loser. Not only are you telling lies, you are also doing this dirty thing behind our back.
Why? Are you allowed to have two of you in the room, and not allowed me to fall in love with Long Chen?
How dare you to slap me? Do you fucking know who I am?
I hit you, so what? If you keep talking nonsense, I'll tear your mouth apart.
Maksu. As for Long Chen, he's a complete scumbag. Divorcing him might be a good thing.
Enough, Mr. Chu. I'm tired. Let's talk about the contract later.
Maksu. Hey, my.
Miss Su, thank you for what happened just now.
You are my future husband. Why are you being so polite to me? You are about to get divorced. When will you marry me? I have a marriage contract.
Let's talk about this tomorrow.
This is what you said. After tomorrow, you will marry me no matter what. I have some things to deal with, so I'll leave first. Love you.
My lord. You want to cancel Yinlong Group's investment in the Su family. What about tomorrow's business?
The bidding dinner will be held as scheduled. I want Su Muxiue to know that without the support of me and the Yinlong Group, her efforts are worthless.
My daughter, I just got a big news outside.
What news?
Mom heard that the Lord the Yinlong Group, head of the Yinlong Group, will come to our Yongchang tomorrow and attend the bidding dinner in person.
The Lord of the Yinlong Group is mysterious. As the leader of the largest consortium of Asia, the Yinlong Group, he has always been my idol. It is really great to see him tomorrow.
I also heard that the Yinlong Group is preparing 4 3 letters and 6 rights today. Mom, you mean the Lord of the Yinlong Group is getting married? I think that the Lord of the Yinlong Group has his eye on one of the girls in Yongchang.
Hello, Mr. Chu.
Congratulations in advance. The Lord of the Yilnan Group has issued an order saying that he appreciates your talents and abilities. The investment in the Zhu family will be increased by 30 billion. That's
Great.
Mr. Chu, thank you for telling me this news.
Oh my god, this is a great thing. Muxiue, you have been the most beautiful girl in Yongchang since your childhood. The Yinlong Group has deliberately helped and supported our Su family. Do you think the Lord of the Yinlong Group has fallen in love with you?
Me?
Yes, I think he has fallen in love with you. Daughter, you must seize the opportunity. The days when our Su family will be prosperous are coming soon.
Mom, I have already asked someone to prepare a divorce agreement. Tomorrow I will officially divorce Long Cheng. At that time, I will express my love for the Lord of the Yinlong Group to the whole world.
My daughter, I heard that the Lord of the Yinlong Group is in this venue. We all rely on you.
Mom, I will definitely do my best.
Whether our Su family can soar into the sky. and settle in Kyoto. This hope is all with you.
Mom, the Lord of the Yinlong Group has always been my idol, as long as I can be with him. Even if I become his personal maid, I will have no regrets.
My daughter, you are the most beautiful girl in our Yongchang. You must be confident. If your grandfather hadn't insisted on you marrying Long Chen, he is not even worthy of licking your toes.
Lord, Su Mushiwe want to see you.
Have you ever asked her why she want to see me?
He said you helped her, and wanted to give you a gift. Thank you in person.
Let her in.
Yes, sir.
My lord. Thank you for your appreciation of the Shu family. I am here this time to thank you for letting Yinlong Group invest 50 billion in the Shu family. On behalf of the entire Shu family, thank you.
This 50 billion is nothing to me. You just came for this?
In fact, I came here to tell you that, in my heart, you have always been an unparalleled legend, and the person I admire the most. You control the Yinlong Group SOV, and the assets are worth tens of billion dollars, fabulously wealthy. I think some ordinary things can't interest you, but the only thing I can offer is me.
Stinky beggar, a doormat, a wild boy without a father and a mother.
If you bully him again, I'll tell the teacher. After the dinner, this room card will be the key to Mu Shue's body. It's also the best gift I can give to you.
Su Mushiwe, how would you feel if you knew that, the lord of the Yinlong Group who you have, abandoned your dignity, and knelt down to please, is your useless husband, who you despise the most? Okay, I will consider this matter.
My lord, why didn't you confess to Su Mushiwe just now?
The one she liked is the supreme lord of the Yinlong Group, the 95 emperor, instead of her husband who takes care of her wholeheartedly and meticulously.
Everyone, be quiet.
Mr. Chu, the dinner has already begun. As the person in charge of the Yangqing branch of Yinlong Company, are you on the stage now to announce the winning company?
Announcement of the winning company is just a small matter. Today the reason why I stand up is to tell you some news.
What good news?
Mr. Luo Qingchuan, CEO of Yilnan Group, has just sent the message. It is said that the Supreme Lord of the Yilnan Group will come to Yanqing today and appear at this bidding banquet.
The Dragon Lord is coming.
This time, in order to welcome the Yilong Lord, the 4 major families joined hands with 100 houses to build a heavy gold throne overnight. Hey, this pure gold throne is inlaid with 999 5-clawed golden dragons, which symbolizes the meaning of the 95 emperor, and also represents our respect for Lord Yinlong dear.
Family members, I would like to thank you on behalf of
Yinlong Group for being so polite. The Dragon Group has been involved in various industries and penetrated into every aspect of our Daxia people. It is the pride of our Daxia people. Now I can see the Dragon Lord. It is a blessing for 3 lifetimes.
Yes, 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 if I can see the Dragon Lord in this life, I will die with no regrets.
Haha. I accept your homage on behalf of my lord. Now let me announce another thing. The winning bidder for this bidding investment is the Zhu family. The company run by Ms. Zhu received an investment of 20 billion from our Yilnan Group. Congratulations. Haha, congratulations.
Miss Shu, congratulations! The Shu family is so powerful that no one can match it.
Ha, yes, you can climb to the top of the Yinlong Group. The Su family will be prosperous soon.
Miss Su, please help our 4 major families in business in the future. Haha.
You are so polite. It was pure luck that the Shu family won the bid this time.
It was indeed luck that the Su family won the bid, but today you lost all your luck.
Longchen, what kind of venue is this bidding party? You, a wimp, cannot come in, get out fast.
Long Chen, I know that divorcing me is a big blow to you, but our Shu family has also raised you for 3 years. If you have any conscience, don't make trouble for me here.
Don't think you know all, Su Mushue. Do you know that today the 4 major families, and hundreds of aristocratic families are here because of me?
It's ridiculous, you loser. How dare you say such a thing? Do you think you are the lord of the Yinlong group?
How dare you, a little son-in-law of the Shu family, dare to talk like this to our 4 major families and 100 aristocratic families?
Get out of here. You are not welcome at this bidding dinner. Get out, get out.
Get out, get out.
If I go out now, who else can sit on the 95 dragon seat that you have worked so hard to build?
You bastard, keep pretending. I think you are acting. You're addicted to acting, aren't you? Everyone doesn't know that yesterday, the Zhu family's son-in-law not only pretended to be the lord of the Yilnan group, but also uttered wild words about severing the cooperation between the Yilnan group and the Zhu family.
There are still people who dare to pretend to be the lord of the Yunlong group. How dare you?
Now I'm going to announce another thing. Not only did the Zhu family be selected for this bidding investment, but the lord of the Yilnan group also personally ordered an additional investment of 30 billion in the Zhu family.
It seems that the Su family is going to get rich this time.
If the Su family can take this investment, it is very likely that they will make further progress, and even have the opportunity to make a career in Shangjing.
Long Chen, now you know the gap between you and me. When will you figure it out and stop daydreaming?
There is indeed a huge gap between us. But the person who is confused is you.
If you apologize to everyone now, I can still ask for Mr. Chu to forgive you, and let you go. But if you continue to mess around, I guarantee that no one can protect you.
Shui Mushue, for the sake of the relationship between husband and wife, now I also give you a chance. If you can leave this bidding banquet immediately, I will save you the last bit of face.
You loser, are you out of your mind today? Take a piss and look at yourself. Speak nonsense on such an occasion.
It's unreasonable and self-righteous of you. You disappoints me so much. Today, I, Shu Mushue, announced in front of the 4 major families and 100 aristocratic families that Long Chen and I will get a divorce. And that I also tell the whole world my feelings for the lord of the Yinlong group. Even if I become his attendant, I will have no regrets.
You coward. You heard what my daughter said. Sign it quickly, you filed.
For divorce with me in front of so many people, for your own selfish desires, glory and wealth, kneel down and lick the lord of the Yinlong group just for your own selfish interest. Have you fed your shame to the dog?
Long Chen, you are too self-righteous. How dare you compare yourself to the lord of the Yinlong group? I'll tell you the truth. Even if I lick the shoes of the lord of the Yinlong group, I still don't like a loser like you.
Miss Shu, you're right. Long Chen is just a little live-in son-in-law. He isn't qualified to carry your shoes. Ha ha ha.
I advise you to get out of here now. The lord of the Yinlong group may come in at any time. Don't tarnish the 95 dragon seat we built for the lord of the Yinlong group.
I can see that you put your heart into it. But if I don't like it, everything is in vain.
This man is really crazy. Hurry up and come down.
Long Chen signs the divorce agreement quickly and get out of here.
You piece of trash, you can die if you want. You must not meddle with my Su family.
This throne is only for the Lord, the man who is on the scroll of fame.
Yes, this throne is only made for the Supreme Lord, the 95 Emperor. If you dare to touch it again, don't.
Blame me, I'll give you one last chance. Get out of here. Otherwise, I will unite with hundreds of aristocratic families to take your life.
I, the Wang family of Yangzhou, agree. Get out of here, otherwise, I will take your life.
I, the Liu family of Yangsu, agree to take your life.
Kill you.
Kill me? Ah. Do you know what you have said is all about me? It's me who is making history. It's me who is the world's most powerful, 9-5 Supreme, today. The 95 dragon seat must belong to me.
Haha. You're dead, bastard. Offending the lord of the Yilnan group is a fatal crime.
It's over. Long Chen, you jinx. If you want to die, don't involve our Su family.
Long Chen, you're asking for your own death. Even I can't save you now.
I don't need your pity.
I am furious. I am furious.
Come, and catch this bastard.
You disobedient boy, I will let you die without a burial today.
Stop, who of you dares?
Mr. Luo, Luo Qingchuang is the people beside the Dragon Lord, and even my father has never met her. I didn't expect that she would come here today for this bidding. Could it be that the Lord really has a crush on Zhang Zhu? Mr. Luo, I am in charge of the Yankang branch.
Go away. Who gave you the courage to be disrespectful to Mr. Long?
Mr. Luo, have you admitted the wrong person? He is just a stinky takeaway delivery.
How could Long Chen know Mr. Luo? Master Luo yesterday, Long Chen pretended to be the Lord, and made a big scene today. Master Luo, as the CEO of the group, please uphold justice for us. Justice? A bunch of blind things.
Oh. As the second person in the Yinlong group, why do you open your mouth and keep talking about that wimp? Call him sir. Mr. Luo is a loyal follower of the Lord of the Dragon. I don't think anyone here has seen her with their own eyes. Do you have any proof?
Auntie, you mean? She is a fake.
Ha ha ha. Mr. Chu is right. Mr. Luo, as the second in command of the Yinlong group, how could she lower her status because of an adopted son-in-law?
Well, why bother explaining to a group of people of narrow view? Called his father and asked him to kneel down to see me.
Master Luo, do you have any instructions?
Chu Tianying, rush to the bidding dinner within 3 minutes, otherwise the Chu family will be delisted from Yangqing.
What's going on, Master Luo? Hello? Please turn around quickly and let the nearest helicopter come pick me up to take me to the bidding dinner.
What's going on now? I'm going to attend a bidding dinner. The young master is attending a bidding dinner recently. Could it be young master? You are indeed the actor hired by that loser. My dad was invited by the governor to go to Beijing. I'm afraid he is no longer in Yankang at this time. How could he appear at this bidding dinner?
Long Cheng, you pretended to be the Lord of the Shadow Dragon yesterday. Today you find a woman to pretend to be Mr. Luo. I think you don't want to live anymore.
2 minutes.
No need to wait for another 2 minutes. I will expose you now. Okay? Everyone, just now my mother told me that my father has left the city and cannot show up here.
You ridiculous loser. I don't think you have anything to say now. Ha ha.
How dare you? One is pretending to be the Lord of the Hidden Dragon and the other is pretending to be Master Luo. I think you two are tired of living.
The security guard, come and catch them.
Dad, aren't you planning to go to Beijing? Dad,
You disobedient son, what kind of trick did you set up to let Mr. Luo call me personally?
You are Chu Tianying, you failed to be a good father.
Chu Tianying, your son has committed his crime and has not knelt down yet.
I know that I was wrong. I know that I was wrong. This treacherous son.
Dad.
She is really.
Mr. Luo, now our Su family, is really in trouble.
Dad, even if he is really Luo Qingchuang, you don't have to be so humble. As the number 2 figure in the Yilnong group, how dare you indulge this bastard like this?
Shut up, Mr. Luo is such a powerful person. How dare you talk about her like that? Kneel down and apologize to Mr. Luo, come on.
It's not me you want to kneel on, but Mr. Long.
You are of high status and I will kneel to you, it's okay. But you ask me to kneel to that wimp, it's no way.
Shut up. Mr. Long, my son, don't know the relationship between you and Mr. Luo.
It seems that he has no regrets, so the Chu family will be delisted from Yangqing.
Just now, I was blind, and offended a lot. The Zhao family is willing to give out hundreds of millions of family property as compensation. I hope that Mr. Long and Mr. Luo will obtain it and forgive us.
As the saying goes, those who don't know are not to blame. The Shu family are also willing to offer compensation. We will definitely change our ways in the future.
We don't recognize the Lord, Ms. Luo, Mr. Long, please forgive us.
I didn't expect that Longchen really know Ms. Luo. If Ms. Luo gets angry, would we get into trouble?
Mom, this situation is no longer within our control.
You cover the sky with one hand. If we meet in a different place, will you trample me under your feet and make me unable to live?
Mr. Long, how can you be satisfied?
You just wanted to kill me. And now I want your Chu family to disappear in Yangqing and cut you off from business.
Mr. Long, your move is too aggressive.
Looking at the whole audience, we are all inheritors of big families who has been here for hundreds of years. We has already given you enough face. For Lord Luo's sake, don't be reckless.
How dare you talk to Mr. Long like this? Even the century-old clan will be destroyed in an instant.
Everyone. 4 major families and hundreds of aristocratic families are gathered here today. What we represent is the economic lifeline of Yangqing. Letting us disappear from Yangqing, even if Luo Qingchuan can't do it.
Nobody can.
Nobody can.
The 4 major families and the hundreds of aristocratic families. Non-entities.
Long Chen, all the families have already apologized to you. You have to know how to be content. And Don T think that just because Mr. Luo is here, you can speak out and be lawless.
I, Long Chen, have never relied on others, but on myself.
You, a picky little boy, are you sitting here as the son-in-law of the Zhu family? You are still not satisfied. Yesterday you led your mistress home. How you dare make a big fuss at the feast we prepared for the Lord of the Shadow Dragon today. Long Chen, you are really helpless.
Don't talk nonsense, Mr. Luo.
I offended you today. I will come to apologize at another time, but it can be said that everyone knows about Long Chen. Lord Luo, I hope you will not be deceived by the villain. He is telling lies.
How dare you humiliate Lord Long? You are seeking death.
From now on, you will be expelled from the Yangqing business community and will not be admitted to business.
Lord Luo, Mr. Long, give me some time, and I will definitely give you a satisfactory answer.
Oh, father, don't listen to her. If Luo Qingchuan flatter the Dragon Lord, he maybe listen to her, but today, she cannot save her own life.
What this means?
Ha ha, Long Chen is the son-in-law who was kicked out by the Su family. Before you arrived, he blatantly pretended to be the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. This is the greatest disrespect to the Lord of the Hidden Dragon.
What? How dare you live in son-in-law, pretend to be the Lord of the Hidden Dragon? Who gave you the courage? You are so bold.
The 95 Dragon's throne that we built for the Lord of the Hidden Dragon is still being tarnished by him.
Well, Luo Qingchuan, if we report this matter to the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, I don't know whether you can still sit in the position of CEO of the group.
That's all? Do you know what Mr. Long's identity is?
You are just a freeloader. What's your identity? Hurry up and sign this divorce agreement, in case the Lord gets angry and embroil us.
Since you want to cut off the relationship with me so much, then I will grant your wish. From now on, your Su family and I have no relation.
Soon after, you will regret the decision you just made.
Hello. What? The stock of Chu family is falling? All the assets have been frozen. The bank is pressing for repayment. How is that possible?
Dad, why is the bank doing this to the Chu family? You, the rebellious son, have ruined the Chu family.
Mr. Long, Ms. Luo, I will expel Chu Ming from the Chu family now. Please give our Chu family a way to live. The Chu family has been destroyed in an instant. What should we do?
The head of the Chu family has already knelt down. Let's kneel down too.
We already realize our fault, Mr. Long. Please forgive us.
Haha, come on, Dad, get up. I just received a call from the governor of the 6 provinces. Luo Qingchuan and Lord Yinlong are preparing a dinner with the Shangying family. In Shangying, this Luo Qingchuan is fake. You have all been deceived.
What? You cheated us again. Holy shit, how dare you?
I, Zhao Qingshan, has been in the business domain for more than 40 years, and I was deceived by this ignorant boy.
Dad, although I don't know how this fake Wu King Shuang instigated the bank, the governor can ensure that our Chu family is safe and sound.
Chu Ming, are you sure that this news is real?
Yes, the governor cannot reach you, so he told me it can't be false.
But it is indeed Mr. Lu who personally called me.
Mr. Wu asked you to come over. What's the matter?
Oops.
Dad, you are confused. Mr. Wu must have known about that. Someone here is pretending to be her and the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. And you're the head of the clans of Yanking, so she asked you to come over and deal with this matter.
I see.
You too, idiot.
What happened?
You have been staying outside the Su family for 3 years. There are many rumors that are unfavorable to you. The morale within the group is unstable. The board of directors even hired a substitute without authorization.
I see. I don't blame you.
Long Chen, just now, I really thought for a moment that you were no longer the loser you were before. But you actually risked your life to perform, in order to prove to me. Don't you think you are ridiculous?
You think too highly of yourself. I'm just being honest. As for my life, you are not qualified to take it.
Break into banquet, defiled the dragon chair, pretended to be the dragon master, and played with us. All of these, you have commit so many crimes. Every article here is enough for you to be beaten and punished here.
Long Chen, you have been completely exposed. Stop pretending. Now kneel down and apologize to all the family members. We can still let you live.
Long Chen, come down right now and kneel down and apologize. If I were happy, I would break your limbs and spare you.
Just you? Want me to kneel down?
What if plus the Shu family?
And the Lu family.
And the Zhao family.
Kneel down and apologize.
Kneel down and apologize.
Even if all of you are included, you don't deserve it.
Short-sighted, and sitting in a well to watch the sky. How dare you try to shake the sun and the moon with the body of an ant? You are just looking for death.
Enough, Long Chen. I know that divorcing me will be a huge blow to you, but you should not take others with you for death. Young lady, I don't know how much money Long Chen paid to invite you to act. But no matter how much money it costs, if you don't admit your mistake today, it will be too late for you to admit your mistake.
Everyone, we 100 aristocratic families, are gathered here today. But we are plagued by a lie in son, in law and an actress if this news gets spread. We will be humiliated. If the Dragon Master finds out, how can we explain it to the Lord? Don't let them go. Don't let them go. Drag the two of them down and break their limbs.
Stop, let's see who dares. Honey, I miss you so much.
Why are you here?
You are my husband, I am here to protect you, I am here to see who dares to bully you.
Who are you? How dare you?
He is Long Chen's mistress. I have to say that Long Chen's ability to seduce women is so impressive.
Shut up. Miss Su, my son is so ignorant and offended you. Please forgive me.
It turns out to be your son. A filthy mouth cannot utter decent language, if there is another time. Be careful, otherwise, I will tear your mouth.
Mr. Su, what is the identity of Miss Su? Does she deserve you to be so polite?
This is Su Wanqiu, the daughter of the Su family in Shangjing. She also has a sister named Su Jingxue. I have the honor to meet them both.
The Su family in Shangjing is a family that has been passed down for thousands of years. Stomping their feet in Kyoto makes you tremble. Zhao Qingshan of the Zhao family in Yangqing pays my respects to Miss Su.
Miss Su, I have offended you just now. I failed to see Mount Taishan. Please accept my apology.
Hello, Miss Su.
So, does anyone still dare to kill Long Chen now? How can you repay me for saving your life?
They can do nothing to me.
Miss Su, how did Long Chen captivate you? As the eldest daughter of the Su family, why do you protect him like this?
He is my fiancé. Anyone who disrespects him from now on, will be considered as being disrespectful to me. It
turns out that the Su family is the one who plays with the Chu family. No wonder that the bank wants to abandon us.
The Su family, the Lu family, and the Zhao family have also been solved.
What? The stock market has been blocked. The partners have announced the termination of the contract.
All shareholders have centralized their power and sold off our Lu family's properties.
Our Zhao family has gone.
Su Wanqiu, you are so cruel. To us our business is spread across all levels of life and represents the biggest economic lifeline of Yangqing. Are you going to set off an economic crisis and disturb people's life condition?
It's strange that I haven't done anything yet.
All do you think too highly of yourself? Yangcheng can operate regularly even without you.
We have already supported other companies to take over your industry, so it will not cause any turmoil at all. Otherwise, why should we deal with you so long?
Mr. Long, Miss Su, we have absolutely no intention of antagonizing you. It is all Chu Ming's fault. To sow discord inside us. Please spare us.
It was Chu Ming who sowed dissension, which caused our 4 major families to have certain misunderstandings about Mr. Long.
Shut up. You double dealers.
A bunch of wallflowers.
The Liu family is willing to offer 60 of the family property. Please sir, please raise your hand.
Please raise your hand high in mercy.
I don't care about your little family property. But for the sake of your sincere repentance, the death penalty will be exempted, and you get certain punishments. You will not be able to do business for 10 years. Each of you need to donate 80% of your family property. Remember to be careful in your words and deeds, otherwise, there will be no place for you in Yangcheng.
Muzu, please plead for me and let Long Chen let go of our Chu family. I have helped you so much, so you have to help me too.
Long Chen, you have to think more about everything. Although the Su family has a great business, if you antagonize so many aristocratic families in Yangcheng by yourself, the loss to the Su family will be immeasurable. You also have to think carefully about Miss Su.
This is our business, you don't need to worry about it.
Long Chen, you have always been like this. You are a self-righteous.
Don't look at me with your narrow eyes, you have never really understood anything about me. You have no idea what kind of existence you are abandoning. From the moment you proposed divorce, we are completely over. From now on, there will be no more feelings between you and me, Luo Qingqing. Take back all the privileges I gave to the Su family before.
The Chu family and the Shu family have been harmed by you this time.
Shit. You 2 pests. If it weren't for your 2 families provoking constantly, we will not be harmed to this extent, right?
There is no place for you in Yangcheng anymore.
Do you really think that our Chu family has no chance to make a comeback?
Enough. I will visit the governor to find a way. Don't ask for trouble.
What should we do? Will the Su family antagonize our Su family?
The Zhu family has 50 billion invested by the Orange Group. Even the Su family can't hurt you. Muzu, you must help our Chu family survive this crisis. Hello? Mr. Zhang, what? Mr. Zhang, the Yilnong Group's investment is gone.
How could this happen? Didn't you say that this investment was hand-picked by Lord Yinlong?
The disinvestment must be Su's trick. As long as I can't see the Lord and tell him what they have done, we will take back everything that belongs to us. The governor will attend the dinner of the Lord of the Dragon. Our family and the governor have an intimate friendship from the long time. I believe that my dad will definitely bring us good news.
Mr. Chu, as long as you can get the investment back.
Long Chen, who are you? Why can you tackle the 4 major Yangcheng families?
Is identity important?
It's not important, I'm just curious. It's okay if you don't want to talk about it. But this engagement, when will you perform it?
I owe Mr. Su a promise, but I didn't expect to use it in this situation.
Grandpa is most worried about me. He said that letting me marry you is the best destination.
Have you thought about it? Even if I have nothing, are you still willing to marry me?
I believe in Grandpa's vision. Tomorrow is my grandma's birthday party. Can you go with me?
Of course.
Since Grandpa left, the Su family has been controlled by my sister Su Jingxue. Tomorrow, they may criticize you. Don't take it to heart.
Do they treat you badly?
They want me to marry the Li family. But I don't want to be a tool for the marriage. I want to pursue my own happiness.
It's really hard for you. It seems that Wan Qiu's life in the Su family is not good. If the family relationship still exists, I will help Wan Qiu. If not, then I will let Wan Qiu leave the Su family.
By the way, Su Jingxue and the Lord of the Hidden Dragon have reached the point of discussing marriage. You must not pretend to be the Lord of the Hidden Dragon again. I'm afraid that she won't let it go.
The master and your sister are talking about marriage?
Well, they met at a business meeting and got together not long after.
I will solve this matter.
What?
Nothing. It's getting late, please rest early.
I'll take a shower first, wait for me.
Luo Qingcheng, come in.
What's your order?
Bring the 1,000-year-old wild ginseng. I collected, I'm gonna use it as a gift. By the way, I'm back now. That fake lord can disappear.
Yes, sir, I will deal with it immediately.
How does Su Wanqiu get along in the Su family?
Su Wanqiu is a daughter of a mistress outside, and is not welcomed by the Su family.
However, Mr. Su is taking care of her. On the surface, her life is relatively good. Your subordinate leave.
Where is Mr. Li?
When will he be able to come?
Hello, Mr. Li.
Mr. Li.
Don't worry, my old friend. Since you have asked me for a favor, I will make things right for you.
Thank you, old classmate.
Mr. Li.
Let's go, I'll take you in.
Mr. Li, please.
Well, speak of the devil. This good-for-nothing son-in-law dare to come.
Li Xuancheng, what do you mean?
So what? Just literal meaning, am I wrong?
Su Wanqiu, don't blame me for saying this. Why did you leave alone a handsome man like Mr. Li? Instead, pursue a useless son-in-law. What are you thinking?
What I think has nothing to do with you, Li Xuancheng. I think that you have 100 women if not 80. I don't dare to take you.
Haha, Mrs. Yu. I think you have misunderstood Mr. Li. You must know that women all admire the stronger. The number of beauties around Mr. Li does prove his powerful captivity, and Long Chen, a son-in-law who was kicked out by a woman. How can he compare with our Mr. Li?
Wanqiu. You know that I am just playing with those women. The only one I like has always been you. As long as you promise to marry me, I promise not to do it again in the future.
Don't bother. Now Long Chen is with me. You can play with anyone you like, don't bother me.
Su Wanqiu, you are my girl. And can only be my fiancés.
You said that Wanqiu is your fiancé. Do you have an engagement?
Wanqiu and I have been engaged since we were childhood sweethearts.
Do you have an engagement?
Grandma Su once promised to betroth Wanqiu to me.
Just answer my question. Do you have an engagement? Me and Wanqiu have an engagement arranged by Mr. Su. Don't be shameless and call yourself Wanqiu's fiancé in the future.
I really didn't expect that he has an engagement contract.
He dares to steal a woman from Mr. Li. I'm afraid that he will not be able to see the sun tomorrow.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, be careful about your words. You, a son-in-law from Yangcheng, how dare you speak to me like this? Believe it or not, I can crush you with just a move of my fingers.
Li Xuancheng, how dare you?
Su Wanqiu, why did you bring a good-for-nothing son-in-law to my birthday party? Do you think I have lived too long?
Grandma, of course not. Wanqiu wants Grandma to live a long life. But Long Chen is the fiancé promised to me by Grandpa.
Now you Grandpa has passed away. I'm in charge of the family.
But the engagement is recorded in the will.
You are an unfilial girl.
Wanqiu, do you want to make your grandma angry to death?
No.
How dare you talk back?
Grandma Su, calm down. This is the finest ice-type emerald glass fish. I prepared it for you. Wish you a long life of 100 years and blessings, such as the East China Sea and the longevity of Nanshan Tancheng.
You are so thoughtful. You are the child that Grandma has watched since childhood. You two are the best match.
Such a large jadeite glazed fish is not cheap, right?
Not too much. Not too much, just 500 million. As long as Grandma likes it. I am willing to pay no matter how much it costs.
You are so generous. Only you can do this. You're not like someone, I'm afraid that you come empty-handed.
If your eye is not good, treat it quickly. Grandma. This is Changbai Mountain 1,000-year-old wild ginseng. I wish Grandma good health and all the best.
You want to use an artificially cultivated ginseng, as a wild ginseng. Long Chen, you have to be self-aware.
I have nothing to say with an ignorant person.
I think you're afraid of being exposed. There is only one wild ginseng in Changhua Mountain for thousands of years. It is in the hidden dragon in the master's hand. You don't mean that yours is the one in the hands of the hidden dragon master, right? Ha.
How dare you two bereaved dogs make a scene at the Su family's birthday banquet? Do you want to die?
Su Wanqiu, I brought them two here, because I wanted you to see clearly his character. Don't be deceived by a liar.
Su Wanqui, if it hadn't been for them, we wouldn't have known that. Your vision was so bad. Jink, you find such an excellent man like the Lord. Why you found a card in the mud?
Humph. You, living off a woman, depending on a girl with no shame, is unreasonable.
Long Chen is not like that.
Enough, we don't care about what kind of person he is. Let him leave. Your fiancé only has one. It's Li Xuanqing.
I won't marry him, I'm only willing to marry Long Chen in this life.
It's not up to you. You have to marry Li Xuanqing.
The Su family is now a wealthy and top-class family. There is no need to force his granddaughter to marry a man she doesn't like.
Who are you? How dare you point fingers at our Su family?
Wanqiu is my only fiancé, her business is mine.
Stop being so cheeky, disrespectful to the elders, and does not obey the etiquette. The Su family won't accept a person like you.
Since I have agreed to the engagement, it's not up to you to decide this.
Su Wanqiu. Have you stopped listening to Grandma?
Grandma. Long Chen is the last support left by my grandfather to me. Please grant our wish.
No. The Su family has raised you for 20 years. Your basic necessities are top-notch. Your biggest role is this connected marriage. Xuanqing likes you so much. Marrying him is your best choice.
Now Wanqiu is mine. No one can push her.
How dare you?
Don't get angry, Grandma. It's not worth it to get so angry, because of this kind of person.
You leave the Su family and disturb Su Wanqiu. After all, isn't it just for money? There is 100 million on this card. Take the money and get out of here and don't bother me.
It's interesting, this is the first time I've seen someone give me money just to get rid of me. There are 10 billion in it. Take this money and get out of here. Don't show up in front of Wanqiu, in case she will be disturbed.
Tell me how much there is in this. Why do we believe you? I guess you didn't even have 100 yuan in this card. With your identity as son-in-law, what can you do to brag about it with Mr. Li?
Long Cheng, Shangjing is not similar to Yang Cheng. There should be a limit to your pretending.
You two are really two good dogs from someone else's house.
Is it true or not? You'll know if you check it. Waiter, check how much money is there.
Your lies are about to be exposed. Don't you feel panicked and helpless?
What's the point of fear?
Long Chen, it's a rare occurrence in a century to be as thick-skinned as you.
If there is really 10 billion in this card, what will you do next?
It's impossible. If you really have 10 billion, I'll kneel down and call you Dad. But if not, kneel down and call me Dad. Do you dare?
No problem.
Come on, tell me. If there is not a penny in this card, is he bragging? There is 10 billion in this card. How is it possible that a son-in-law has so much money?
You can kneel down now. A man must keep his word.
Dad.
Now, take this money and disappear in front of Wanqiu. Otherwise, I will make the Li family disappear.
Our family has assets of hundreds of billions. Do you think I can't take out 10 billion? Throw money at me, you are seeking death.
He can actually take out 10 billion. Are you sure he is the useless son-in-law?
What we just said is true. This 10 billion must belong to Miss Su.
You live on me while helping others secretly. Taking out money from the company to raise your man in the excuse of helping me, right?
No.
This money belongs to me. It has nothing to do with Wan Xiu. And it has nothing to do with your Su family.
Where did you, a loser, get so much money? It must be given by this ungrateful girl. Why don't you give it back to me honestly? Otherwise, you can't get out of door.
This company's revenue you can go and check. This money really belongs to Long Chen. I didn't give him a penny.
Will we believe it?
If you want money, I can give it to you. But you are not allowed to force Wan Xiu.
This money is originally from our Su family. How dare you make conditions with me?
How can you do this?
You are the granddaughter of our Su family, so you must listen to us.
In this case, let's divide up family property and live apart. I will set up my own business.
You disobedient daughter, do you want to piss me off?
We are still alive. You dare to divide up the family. It's against the rules.
If you marry Xuanqing, you can leave the Su family. If you want to divide up the family, you are just daydreaming.
Do you want me to die?
My money is not so easy to get. If you let Wan Xiu leave now, I can still give your Su family some dignity. If you continue to force Wan Xiu, don't blame me for my cruelty.
You are ridiculous. The Su family has sat in Shangjing for hundreds of years. Just you, a son-in-law, want to destroy my family? It's like a mayfly shaking a tree, overestimating your strength.
Wan Xiu, if I destroy the Su family, will you blame me?
After my grandfather left, the Su family has no family ties to me.
I see. Only when they lose will they know how to cherish. Don't worry, I will let them kneel down and beg you. Luo Qingqing, regardless of the cost, use all your power to snipe the Su family.
Just you? Do you dare to command Luo Chengcheng? Ridiculous.
My daughter Jingxue is in love with the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, with the Lord of the Hidden Dragon here. Even Luo Qingqing has to bow to me.
Then just call out the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. I would like to see what he can do to stop me.
Lord of the Hidden Dragon is here. Who here dares to speak out the Su family?
Who dares to make a scene?
The Lord of the Hidden Dragon. Why do we only hear his voice, but can't see the person?
The Lord is very busy. How can you common people see him randomly? The Dragon Lord has not arrived today, but this thing is enough to represent the Dragon Lord.
This thing can actually represent the Hidden Dragon Lord. What is it?
If we can see it, it will be a worthwhile trip.
Let's go and have a look.
Grandma, today is your birthday party, and don't let it overwhelm you. I'll reveal it to everyone later.
Nonsense.
Su Wanchu, your eyesight is really shallow. The man you're looking for has nothing but a good skin. There is nothing else except it. To find a good husband, you must consider his status.
How do you know that Long Chen has no power?
How can you praise this little Yangqing son-in-law to the sky? Grandma, the Dragon Lord can't come to your birthday party today, but he has prepared a gift for you.
Good boy, Grandma likes it very much. Remember to thank the Lord of Yinlong for me.
I thought that the Lord of Yinlong valued Grandma's birthday party. It turned out that she only got an 800-year-old mountain ginseng.
Su Wanchu, don't you know the value of this ginseng?
But what Long Chen brought was a 1,000-year-old wild ginseng from Changbai Mountain, but your hidden dragon lord is just an 800-year-old wild ginseng. It's impossible.
Long Chen just used a piece of radish ginseng pretending to be a 1,000-year-old wild ginseng. How can it be compared with the real wild ginseng sent by the Lord of Yilnong?
As we all know, the Lord of Yinlong has a 1,000-year-old wild ginseng in his hand. What he just brought is an 800-year-old one. Do you look down on the Su family? Or simply can't take it out?
How dare you? How can you, a son-in-law, conjecture the behavior of the Dragon Lord?
I don't need to guess, because the only wild ginseng is here with me. Of course you can't get it out.
Su Jingxue, what are you doing?
This kind of rubbish is not worthy to be compared with Dragon Lord's ginseng.
You don't deserve it. Being blind-eyed, you don't even look at which one is better.
This kind of rubbish is an insult to my eyes. What are you doing? Rubbish should be put down at the dustbin. Grandma, Dragon Master, originally wanted to give you a 1,000-year-old wild ginseng, but he was a little late. Luo Qingqing took it away privately, so he decided to give you the 800-year-old ginseng.
The ginseng you just stepped on was sent by her.
How could it be possible?
What is the evidence for this?
The items collected by Lord Yinlong are all specially imprinted the seal of the Dragon God. You can check it and you will know whether it is genuine or sham.
It really has. This millennium wild ginseng is real.
It's a pity that the ginseng has been broken and the essence has been lost. It's a pity that such a good thing was wasted.
It's impossible. How can you have the collection of the Dragon Lord?
What does it have to do with you?
Longchen is just the luckiest person in Yongcheng. How could he have such a treasure?
You must have stolen it.
From the Lord of the Wild Dragon, how could he steal it? You can try it.
President Shen, please drink some tea. Shen Hua shows up. What would you like to do?
The Lord of the Dragon invites all the famous families to hold a dragon banquet. He decides to take off his mask and present himself to the world. I'm here to help.
With President Shen sitting there, it must be foolproof. If the Lord shows up, I'm afraid it will be a little less quiet in the future.
You are right.
The Su family is holding a birthday banquet in the hotel. President Shen, why don't I go and have a look?
Okay.
Luo Qingcheng took away the 1,000-year-old ginseng without permission, and offended the Dragon Lord. It turns out to be because of you.
You actually know Luo Qingcheng. Could it be that the Luo Qingcheng who was in Yongcheng was real?
What does it matter to you whether she is genuine or not?
What if you know Luo Qingcheng? I am the woman of the hidden Dragon Lord. Qingcheng can't compare to me.
Ever since Sister Jinzu met with the hidden Dragon Lord, she has been living a prosperous life. As for the ginseng, she can have as many of it as she wants.
Juan, you need to talk to the Dragon Lord about it if someone help others secretly. It should be cleaned up early.
The Dragon Lord also has this intention.
Longchen, will you harm Luo Qingcheng if you do this?
Don't worry, nothing will happen to Luo Qingcheng, as long as I'm here, but the anonymous lord they call probably get into a big trouble.
Ha ha. It's interesting. Are you going to make trouble for the hidden Dragon Lord now? Do you lose your mind and go crazy?
If a fake hidden Dragon Lord act in opposition to right principles, he should get punished.
According to what you mean, the hidden Dragon Lord I call is a fake. It's really presumptuous. As we all know, I have known the Dragon Lord for 2 years. You dare to say that he is fake?
Jealousy makes people look beyond recognition. You have made up such crazy reason.
It is true that the Dragon Lord is unable to come today because of something, but in order to express his respect for our Su family, I brought this thing with me. Could it be that the Dragon Lord also gave other things?
Take it out quickly, and let us take a look.
The Dragon God token is here, equal to see the Lord. The Lord of Mercy.
What is the board of directors doing? The Dragon God token has been given to the fake lord. The authority given to him by the crowd is too great.
Longchen. Why don't you kneel down? See, the token is equal to see the Lord. How dare you ignore it?
Not kneeling down when seeing the token is seeking for death.
Even if the Lord of the Shadow Dragon of your mouth comes here in person, I won't kneel down, let alone a small token.
How huge the Shadow Dragon group is and how majestic the Dragon Lord is. Who dares to disobey the order? Challenge the Lord in public, Longchen. Should I say you are stupid, or should I say you are imbecile?
Longchen, Shangjing will no longer be available for you from now on.
Security, smack them. Hit him to death.
Stop, Su Jingxue. None of this has anything to do with him. Come at me.
Wanqiu, ignore it. Longhui Hotel is a property owned by Yinong Group. It is a peaceful hotel in the industry. It will not allow violence.
Longhui Hotel will not harm its guests, but you have insulted the owner of Longhui Hotel. No one can protect.
You don't hurt him, as long as you let him go. I will cleanse myself and leave the house, without competing with you for any property.
All the property of the Su family is mine to begin with you. A little concubine, want to compete with me? Your only value is your marriage to Li Xuancheng.
I really want to ask. Why do you always force Wanqiu to marry Li Xuancheng?
A strong alliance will only make you stronger. Marrying you, a coward, is simply an insult to our Su family.
Put away your condescending attitude. Your Su family will soon be invaded into the dust.
The Dragon God order is here. Hurry.
Please don't sue Jiangshu. As long as you let Longchen go, I'll agree this marriage.
I tell you it's too late. Take actions.
My lord.
Get up. Mr. Wang, President Shen, this little bastard, he saw the order but he didn't kneel down. I order you to beat him to death with sticks.
The hotel never participates in personal grudges. Please forgive me, Mrs. Yu. is there a quarrel? But it won't be a life and death quarrel.
We have nothing to do with this matter, and we can't control it.
Long Chen is scorning the Lord, challenging the Dragon Lord's authority. Do you, as a member of the group, stand by and watch?
Whether I'm scorning the Dragon Lord and challenging the Dragon Lord's authority is not up to you.
What are you doing? Give it back to me.
You dare to rob the Dragon God Order. Are you looking for death?
This Dragon God Order, you don't deserve it.
This is the Dragon God order given by the Dragon Master to the Su family. What are you still doing? Bring it back to me.
Stop them.
President Wang, President Shen, what do you two mean? Long Chen robs my Dragon God token in public. Not only did you not deal with it, but you dared to stop me. If the Dragon Lord knew about this, could you bear it?
Of course I obey the Dragon Lord's arrangement. Lord Dragon, what are your orders?
Are you confused? Do you know what you are doing?
The Dragon God token is here. Wang Shimin and Shin Tianyu, attention. The Su family became unethical. After today's banquet, he will be permanently blacklisted and will never be entertained.
Yes, sir. This Dragon God order was taken away by him publicly. It doesn't belong to him. Why should you listen to him?
This token is mine, and I order you to snatch it back for me right away.
I'm sorry.
Wanqiu, it's time to say goodbye to the past. You deserve a better life.
I, Su Wanqiu, will cleanse myself and leave the house today, and sever ties with your Su family.
Unfilial daughter, get out of here. I never want to see you again.
Calm down, it's not worth it to hurt your body for such a spoiled girl.
I will definitely report this to the Dragon Lord. I will definitely make you too desperate and kneel down to beg me.
I will die before I kneel down to you. Longshan, we go.
Wanqiu. You promised me that. Wanqiu is mine.
Shut up.
Does the Lord become interested in a Suwankwi?
Shut up, be careful in your words and deeds.
I haven't met anyone that I can take yet. Su Wanqiu. You wait for me.
Who are you? Why do you always turn danger into safety?
What? The Su family go bankrupt? What kind of international joke are you making? Our Su family has assets worth trillions. You told me that the group went bankrupt.
Yeah, because the group was suppressed by the Yinlong group. The banks froze our current fund, all suppliers stopped supplying. All shopping malls closed for consolidation, and stocks plunged sharply. We are about to face bankruptcy.
What? How is it possible?
Jingxue, you have such a close relationship with Yinlong group. Why did Yinlong attack my Su family today?
There must be misunderstanding.
Call the Dragon Lord immediately to find out what happened.
Okay, the Dragon Lord won't treat me like this. Hello, the number you dialed is empty. The Lord has shut down his phone.
What should we do?
How can such a big family like the Su family collapse instantly?
The Yinlong group is so terrifying. How did the Su family provoke him?
Go back and take a rest first. I'm going to take care of something, okay?
Madam, please come this way. I know, this must be because the Dragon God order was taken away. The Lord of Yilnong was furious.
The Dragon God order is so important, but it was snatched away by Longchen and acted recklessly. The Dragon Lord must know about this, so he punished us.
It's all Su Wanqiu's fault, the broom star, bringing her lover back home and causing a big disaster to the Su family.
2 days later, the Dragon Lord would hold the Dragon Soaring Banquet. I have an invitation from the Lord to our Su family for the banquet. 2 days later, I will go to apologize and ask for the Dragon Lord's forgiveness. Our Su family will definitely regain its former glory.
I, LL, pay homage to the Dragon Lord. My lord, you and the Su family.
President Shen, we have known each other for 7 or 8 years.
7.5 years. If it hadn't been for the Dragon Lord, I would still not be able to serve as the president. The Yinlong group has the Dragon Lord in charge. It will be as stable as a mountain. In my opinion, the Yinlong group seem to have made a lot of concessions recently to the 4 major families in Shangjing.
The 4 major families in Shangjing. In the past 3 years, have you ever talked to the fake lord?
What do you mean?
Can I trust you? President Shen?
Without the Dragon Lord, there would be no Shen Tianyu today. As long as you command me, I will not hesitate to go through fire and water.
Chairman Shen said seriously, the hidden Dragon Lord outside is not arranged by me.
Who dares to be so bold?
I have not been in the hidden dragon group for the past 3 years. Some people's hearts have changed.
No matter what happened, my loyalty to you will never change.
Great. Investigate a few things for me. Help me see how many people there are in the hidden dragon group who are willing to follow my lead.
It is an honor for me to work for the Dragon Lord.
Over the years, people's hearts drifted. I'm afraid that the substitute outside won't be simple. You must ask He Long to settle it in advance.
How about Lord Luo?
Luo Qingcheng is much limited in public. You can see it more clearly in the dark.
Dragon Lord, Miss Su Wanking, I have already settled her in the best room. Dragon Lord, President Shen, what are you talking about?
Oh, there is nothing to talk about. We're talking about the Dragon Banquet in 2 days.
The Dragon Banquet is scheduled to be held at the Supreme Venue. Be careful on that day.
I promise nothing will go wrong.
Get out. You go too.
Damn it, Long Chen, I won't let you go.
I really didn't expect Long Chen to be so bold. He dared to steal them.
Dragon God token, I didn't care about it, but he took my Su Wanqiu.
Li Xiao, don't get excited. Think about it. It'll be over in 2 days. The Lord of the Hidden Dragon's Dragon Soaring Feast is coming. When the time comes, we only need to tell the Lord about this matter. Long Chen will definitely die. Isn't Su Wanqui still Miss Li's by then?
But I'm very angry now.
You guys talk, I go back first.
Stand there. The Dragon Soaring Banquet only invited notable family and great clan. You cannot enter with your current qualifications. Why don't you accompany me?
Mr. Li, please behave yourself.
Bitch, what are you pretending? Believe it or not, I will destroy you Su family.
Mr. Li, you seems to have not drunk happy. Let's drinks with Mr. Li. And have a good time. Nothing will happen then. Don't get me wrong, I just want to get him drunk. Just think that. This dragon feast will invite all the dignitaries. If we just befriend anyone, the crisis between our two families will be resolved. You can't even meet your idol, the Hidden Dragon Lord. Do you really want to let go of such a good opportunity?
The night is already late, I'll go back first.
Mr. Li Maxu is not feeling well today and can't drink, you see. How about we go and drink together?
Get out of here.
My dear. You're back. Well, now I have nothing, and I only have you. You won't dislike me, right?
Of course not. Power, money, and status are easy for me, only sincerity is the hardest thing to get.
You still have some conscience. While I am also someone who has been in charge of a company worth tens of billions, even if I start over, I believe I will not be worse than the Su family.
As long as you like. I can let you control hundreds of billions at any time.
You snatched the Dragon God order, please return it quickly, otherwise, the Su family will definitely frame you, the Lord will definitely not let you go.
I am the real lord of the Yinlong group, who dares to deal with me?
You now hold the Dragon God token, others respect you just for the token, not for yourself. As soon as the Lord comes out, you will become the target of public criticism.
My confidence is not just from a token you'll understand in 2 days.
My lord with your identity, why do you need the invitation to enter the venue?
There are too many people in the banquet. It's hard to distinguish people's hearts. Take it for convenience.
I'll do it right now.
Hey, Maxu, here.
Mr. Chu, thanks to you, otherwise we wouldn't be able to enter this dragon banquet.
Hey, Aunt, you're welcome. Our two families need to support each other. If it weren't for the Lord's 50 billion investment, I won't take you.
You are right. Support each other. After Mushue marries the Hidden Dragon Lord, I will ask Mushue to take care of your family.
Mom, the Hidden Dragon Lord and Miss Su are already together. Please don't say another word.
Su Jingxue has lost the Dragon God token, and the Dragon Lord is punishing them now. This is an opportunity, you must seize it.
Yeah, you must seize it. Even if you can't stay with the Dragon Lord and become his maid, it is stronger now. This is Hayu card. Second only to Tenglong card, my father took a lot of effort to ask. Long Chen, stop. And hand over the dragon token. I will spare your life.
Why can I encounter these disgusting people everywhere?
Long Chen, you are a scourge. You are a scourge to our Su family. When you come to the Su family, you begin to destroy the Su family. Now, you have also been kicked out by the Su family. Why don't you stay away from him? Be careful, otherwise, your life is dangerous.
Back off.
Long Chen Xuanqui has already left the house. How dare you be so arrogant? Do you believe I can kill you?
Who gave you the courage and confidence to deal with me?
Do you know what this is? The invitation to the Long Teng banquet is a chance to meet the Dragon Lord. Long Chen, everything you have done recently is enough for the Dragon Lord to kill you thousands of times, as long as I mention it to the Lord. You will die without a burial place.
Well, you can go now, I won't stop you. And I will see who will come to a bad end.
Bullshit. Take out the Dragon God token.
What are you?
Long Chen, the Dragon God token is not something we little people can have. As long as you are willing to hand over the token, I can plead for you in front of the Lord of the Hidden Dragon.
We don't deserve it. Do you deserve? We are going to participate in the Dragon Soaring Banquet. If I want to return it, we will do it in person. There is no need to give it to others.
Shue Mushue. Please stop preaching to me here without the support of Yin Long Group. Your Su family has long been rootless. I advise you not to be ambitious and always think about attracting investment from Long Group. Otherwise, the glory of your Su family in the past few years will eventually disappear.
You bastard, how dare you curse our Su family? As long as we meet the Lord Yin Long, our Su family will soar into the sky. We can get anything we want by then, not to mention this 50 billion investment.
If you want to dream, just go home and do it. It's not dark yet.
You shameless girl. I can't believe you provide for such a loser. How much do you need a man?
Shut up. I will tear your mouth apart if you dare to talk nonsense again.
Long Chen, I know you haven't had a good time in the Shu family these 3 years. You have resentment in your heart. You can try to earn back your face, but why do you desire to die constantly and let things get out of hand? Why can't you bless the Shu family? I have supported you for 3 years.
Have you forgotten that your Su family was just the end of Yangqing 3 years ago? It was only recently that the Su family reached the top in Yangqing. Your Su family has achieved this kind of success in the past 3 years, entirely because I have protected your Su family for 3 years.
Everything the Shu family has now is due to my own efforts. And Chu Ming, who helped to match me, and the Yinlong group. Long Chen, you are just the son-in-law I kicked out of the house, not the powerful lord, respected by others. Don't fall into your own fantasies and be unable to extricate yourself.
I don't want to say anything more to you. Aren't you going to attend the Soaring Dragon Banquet? The truth will be revealed later.
Don't pay attention to these annoying flies. Let's go.
Stop. You can leave. Hand in the Dragon God token.
Back off.
No one can enter the Soaring Dragon Banquet without an invitation. Don't even think about escaping. Hand over the token of the Dragon God.
Whether I can enter is not your decision.
Do I let you leave? Ah, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it is broken.
Next time, you'll lose your hands.
Why are you so arrogant? You don't even look at what kind of place this is. How can I tolerate you act wildly? What does it look like to make a scene? What's going on? The Dragon Master is hosting a banquet today and inviting all the major families. The Longhu Hotel is completely sealed off, irrelevant person can't get in. And this good for nothing son in law is infiltrating the banquet. Don't let him go. You was so brave that you wanted to sneak into the banquet and cause trouble. Arrest him.
We didn't want to sneak in, we went in openly.
You want to arrest me just based on his words?
The people with an invitation are those who are rich and powerful. How can he frame others randomly?
I advise you to be cautious. You had better look carefully.
Manager Li. He is a son-in-law from Yanking. After being kicked out of the house, he became resentful and tried to disrupt the banquet and waited for revenge.
Today is such an important occasion. You must not let anyone with intentions sneak in.
Besides, he also stole the treasure that I prepared to present to the Dragon Lord. You have to search for the things and return them to me before driving him out of the hotel.
You are talking nonsense. It is clearly you covet our things. You keep talking through your hat and slander Long Chen.
How dare you steal the honored guest's belongings? You really underestimate the security of our hotel. Security, get them out of here.
Wait a minute, just based on his one-sided words, is this what Wang Shimin taught you?
It's not your turn to tell us what to do.
Long Chen, we were a family before. No one want to give you a hard time all the time. As long as you are willing to hand over the token and leave, we can let it go.
You don't deserve it.
A piece of trash. I think that you are not crying without seeing the coffin.
Manager Li, have you heard this? Take action quickly. Arrest them.
Wait.
Do you want to beg for mercy now? It's too late.
I was invited to the banquet today. He is an honored guest by virtue of a Huyue card. How about my Tinglong card?
The Tenglong card. How can you have a Tenglong card? Welcome, sir. I have offended you, please forgive me. Manager Li, you have to see clearly. How can he, a good-for-nothing son-in-law, have Tenglong invitation? This may be forged by him.
You can check it.
It's true. Welcome to the venue.
I'll let you leave this time. Smarter next time.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance. Did you make a mistake? He must have stolen the invitation. He must have stolen it. Shut up. You almost got me killed. There are altogether less than 10 Tenglong invitations. They're all given to top dignitary. Who can steal their invitations? If you didn't have the tiger invitation, I've kicked you out. Please.
Mr. Chu, let's enter the venue first.
When I see the Lord, I must make Ron Chen pay the price.
Stand still. Long Chen, today's dragon banquet is attended by all the top aristocratic families in the building. How did you get in?
How did I get in? It's not your business.
Li Xuancheng, you are just one of the invited ones. What we do not concern you.
Su Wanchin, although I don't know how you got in. You are just an abandoned girl of the Su family and an abandoned son-in-law from Yangcheng. You has no qualifications to sit here.
Miss Su is right. The banquet seats are divided into various categories. It is not the place where people like you should sit.
Master Zhao is right. You two should change seats.
Change seats? Master Qian, is there a place for this kind of rubbish to sit in the dragon banquet today?
Why didn't I know that? There is a seat in this Dragon Ball banquet that I can't sit in.
This is the top seat. The only people who can sit here are those who are as distinguished as me and have received the Tenglong invitation.
You must have self-awareness. With your status, you should not even have the qualifications to enter the venue.
Why not? Me and Longchen were welcomed in just now. You have Tinglong invitation. We also have. The place for you to sit is also available for us.
Su Wanchu, you have been expelled from the Su family. Long Chen is also kicked off from the family. How did you get the Tenglong invitation? Su Wanchu, after leaving the Su family, you have become more and more shameless. If you want to sit here, you can only marry Mr. Li.
When will it be your turn to arrange the seats at the Dragon Ting banquet? We need a Tinglong invitation to enter here. We have it. What can't we sit?
I didn't expect that he, a loser, really has Tenglong invitation.
Even if he has Tenglong invitation, what's the point? By virtue of power and status, why can you sit with us?
That's right, Long Chen has no rights. He doesn't deserve to be here.
All of you together can't sit with me in terms of power and status.
What? We don't deserve it? I, Li Xianchen, stands here, representing the head of the 4 major families in Shangjing. I'm the first level figure here. How could you say me that I am not qualified? Do you mean that in this banquet, no one can compare with you, and you are the most noble person?
Even if all the 4 major families of yours combined, you are not enough to compare with me.
How dare you?
Don't know what death is.
Long Chen, you don't even look at what kind of occasion this is. How dare you speak arrogantly here?
Whether or not I speak arrogantly, you will know later.
Today's Longting banquet are all top-notch people, even lowest level of the families, are high-ranking and powerful people, and you, a dusty waste who can only talk hard, have only one position suitable for you, and that is outside this banquet. Get out of here right now.
That's right, Marie is right. There's nothing to say to a tough, talking person like you. He is not qualified to show up here. Get out now.
Yeah, don't tarnish our eyes. Get out.
Common people don't deserve to enter. Get out.
Arrogant people don't deserve to enter. Get out.
Don't go too far. We have an invitation.
So what? It is what everyone wants. To get you out of here.
Who dares to drive Mr. Long out of here?
Mr. Shen.
Mr. Long, I'm late.
It doesn't matter. This also allows me to see their other side clearly.
Mr. Shen, as the president of the Four Seas Chamber of Commerce, your authority is not under our 4 major families. Long Chen has snatched the Dragon God order. You had no choice but to obey his order last time, but this Dragon God order is not his at all. You don't need to be so polite to him.
That's right, the Dragon God token was given to Miss Su by the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. It is not Long Chen's.
Long Chen is just a son-in-law from Yangcheng. He doesn't deserve this.
Shut up. Whether or not he has the token, Mr. Long is the most noble people in the world.
President Shen, you can eat haphazardly, but you cannot speak recklessly.
President Shen, are you serious? Are you blind?
All of you have made a big mistake without knowing it. Mr. Long is the Lord.
It is impossible.
Mr. Shen, he is just the son-in-law of our family. How could he be the master of Shadow Dragon?
Daughter, have I heard it wrong?
Shen Tianyu, you are so brave. How dare you join forces with this son-in-law to pretend to be the master of Shadow Dragon?
Jin Shui has seen the true appearance of the Lord of the Shadow Dragon. What is the purpose of your nonsense here?
Don't misunderstand yourselves. Mr. Long is the real Lord of the Wild Dragon. The Dragon God Order is here. Follows me to pay homage to the Lord.
My lord.
Long Chen, is this true?
Who dares to pretend to be me?
Long Chen, what the hell is going on?
Don't worry, you'll be fine as long as I'm here. Who gave you the courage to pretend to be me?
Long Chen, how dare you? The real Lord of the Hidden Dragon has arrived. You still dare to pretend to be the Dragon Lord? My lord, I was too careless. The Dragon God token you gave me was taken away by this loser.
It's fine. How can a little Dragon God token replace such valuable relation?
Everyone, this is the real Lord of the Shadow Dragon. And he is just trying to disguise himself as the Shadow Dragon Lord. He is a fake.
Yes, I can prove that. Long Chen is nothing more than a son-in-law of the Zhu family in Yangkang. Just the day before yesterday, he had robbed the Dragon God order given by the Lord of the Hidden Dragon to the Mrs. Yu family he dared to pretend to be. The Lord of the Hidden Dragon. It was simply audacious and unforgivable.
Mr. Long is the real Lord of the Hidden Dragon. How dare you mix the truth?
Mr. Shen, I told you a long time ago that his Dragon God token was stolen from me. Why are you still so confused?
Shen Tianyu, hand over the Dragon God token right now, and kneel down to admit your mistake. I can spare you as you are deceived by a villain. Otherwise the Sea High Chamber of Commerce will be left to others to take care of.
My lord, I am the person in charge of the Yangkun branch of Yilnong Group. I think I can.
Go away.
You are just a puppet set by the board of directors. If you want to in charge, you must be supported by some people. Come on, let me see who they are.
I heard from Jing Xue that you are not the first time to pretend to be me. Today I am standing here, and you dare to speak so shamelessly and don't repent.
Lord, when you held a banquet to discuss cooperation with our four major families, Long Chen was still washing dishes and sweeping the floor in the Zhu family. Now you still dare to pretend to be the Lord. You are so bold.
You are right. The Li family can prove that Mr. Chen is the real master of the Shadow Dragon. The Zhao family, can also prove that Mr. Chen is the master of the dragon.
I can also prove it.
You are all blind.
What is going on? How could this happen?
We don't know anything. We should be wise and protect ourselves.
That's right, we can't get into this trouble. If you choose the wrong one, you may die.
In Shanjing, Zhao, Qian, Su, and Li, the four major families have been bribed. Let's see who else is there.
Chu family in Yangcheng.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and express your position.
Mom, the Dragon Master is already with Miss Su. Let's not get involved with the trouble anymore.
You really want to impersonate me with a Dragon God Order, and Shen Tianyu. You are Shadow.
Do you think you are real when you put on a mask? What you don't know is that there are many people who have seen your true appearance.
Yes, I have seen the true face of the Dragon Lord. Without the Dragon Lord, there would be no me, Shen Tianyu. How could I mistake him for someone else? Wang Shimin, you have also seen the Dragon Lord. Why don't you clarify the Dragon Lord?
He is fake.
Are you scared?
What's done is done. No matter it is true or not, I will accompany you.
Okay. They are just a bunch of clowns. When I find the mastermind behind the scenes, I will deal with him.
Wang Shimin, how dare you betray the Dragon Lord?
When have I ever betrayed Dragon Lord? Longview Hotel is a hotel directly affiliated with Yilnong Group. I have catered for Dragon Lord in the hotel many times. I have met Dragon Lord dozens of times. How could it possible that I can't tell who the Lord is?
That's right, we should believe Mr. Wang, who often comes into contact with the Dragon Lord, not someone outside the Hidden Dragon Group.
Wang Shimin, do you know the consequences of betraying me?
Well, do you know the consequences of pretending to be the Lord? Lord Dragon. He is still wearing a mask.
You just say he is the Dragon Lord. Do you recognize the mask or the human face?
You wretch. Take off your mask.
Can you take off the Dragon Lord's mask if you want? The Dragon Lord's true appearance is not a loser like you.
Why are you so shameless to see people?
How dare you?
Wan Qiu, stop talking. Come over quickly and apologize to the Dragon Lord. Ask for his forgiveness.
Su Wanqiu, I know you are jealous that I am a legitimate daughter, and that I own the entire Su family. You are also jealous that I own the Dragon Lord's love for me. So you turned around and found a fake Dragon Master to win back the game. You are too fanciful, right?
I didn't.
The purpose of opening the Dragon Banquet today is to take off my mask. Since he wants to see me, I will grant her wish. Yes, it's me.
Chenlong, you are already the CEO of Yinlong Group. Why are you betraying Yinlong Group?
Dragon Lord, by cooperating with Yamaguchi Group, we can make hundreds of billions more. I am doing everything for Yinlong Group, Dragon Lord.
Yinlong Group is the foundation of the economic stability of Xia. If let the Yamaguchi Group to set, many local forces will be swallowed up and many significant lifeline will be controlled by the Japanese. Have you ever thought about it? Yamaguchi Group has a wolf ambition. I have told you many times that we can only attack them. But you have repeatedly colluded with them secretly and disclosed internal information of the group. You failed me so much.
Please give me another chance.
Just leave. For the sake of old times, I will let it go this time. From now on, you have nothing to do with me.
You will definitely regret it. That's right, it's me, ha 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 ha. I am the current lord of the Hidden Dragon of the Hidden Clan Group.
Pays homage to the Lord of the Shadow Dragon.
Ha 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 ha. Long Chen, I told you that you will definitely regret it. I will definitely get back double what you owed me then, haha. Everyone, stand up.
Thank you, Dragon Lord. Thank you, Dragon Lord.
My lord.
Long Chen, you are really the Lord of Ilo.
Governor, he long time no see, get up.
Dad, did you make a mistake? You knelt down to the wrong person.
Shut up. Just watch and don't say anything.
Who are you?
He Filong, why are you here?
Why can't I appear? How can I, He Filong, be absent on such an important occasion?
Huh, are you surprised? Did it mess up your plan? Tell you that, your plan is within the control of our Dragon Clan.
You two outsiders want to join forces to overthrow my management.
Chenlong, the fate can't become true. By now you still don't realize your mistake.
What mistake do I have? I have worked hard for the Yinlong Group for so many years, and you two outsiders want to replace me. Huh. It's crazy. Luo Qingcheng, come in.
My lord.
Get up.
How dare you pretend to be the Dragon Lord? Drop dead.
You are a group of fake people who are well prepared.
You see, Mr. Wang and Luo Qingcheng are from the Yinlong Group, while Governor He and President Shen are from outside the Yinlong Group. Who is the real one? You shall be clear at a glance.
Moreover, Longchen is just a son-in-law from Yangqing. How can he compare with such a majestic figure as the Lord of the Hidden Dragon? Governor He, President Shen, you two are probably deceived by someone.
Yes, the real Lord of the Hidden Dragon is in front of us. Are you still obsessive with it?
You bastard, are you saying that I am lying?
Although Governor He is powerful, no one would be too dissatisfied with power and money. He is the only an outsider who wants to control the Yinlong Group. It's not strange at all.
I could kill you.
Be patient. Everyone, Long Chen, usually wear a mask, in order to avoid disturbance. But Luo Qingcheng doesn't wear a mask. Don't you recognize her face?
This Luo Qingcheng is indeed different.
Is this Luo Qingcheng?
I have attended several lords' banquets for the past 3 years. This is indeed Luo Qingcheng.
What's going on?
The fake Luo Qingcheng was kicked out by the Dragon Lord long ago. Now I am the real Luo Qingcheng.
It's really coincidence that you two have the same name.
Changes for everyone in the Qiao Long group are of great importance, so Mr. Long specifically asked me to change my name. It's only for the stability of the company.
The Dragon Lord considered every aspect for the development of the Yinlong Group. How can a person like you figure it out?
Ridiculous. Everyone. I wonder if you still remember Chenlong, the CEO of Yinlong Group who I replaced 8 years ago.
Isn't the subsequent Lord of Shadow Dragon Jackie Chan?
I wasn't in charge of the Yoon family 8 years ago. I don't know. Do you know?
Information about the top management of the Shadow Dragon Group needs to be kept confidential. Very few people know about it. Moreover, there have been many family leaders in the past 8 years, and even fewer people know about it.
Long Chen, what else do you have?
Chenlong, you have already let the fake Luo Qingcheng appear. Have you heard the real Luo Qingcheng?
I am Luo Qingcheng, the one who has been fired. Is impossible to appear.
Luo Qingcheng is here.
Are you very disappointed that I am here? 8 years ago, the executive president Chenlong colluded with the Japanese country Yamaguchi, trying to invade the building's economy, and was driven away by the Dragon Lord. I was then promoted to CEO. 3 years ago, the Dragon Lord chose to hide his identity. In order not to put too much pressure on the Su family, he chose to marry into the family as an ordinary person, and secretly help the Su family into glory. Who could expect that today? The board of directors have supported a fake Dragon Lord, and tried to replace it with the fake one?
How could this happen?
I actually drove away the Shadow Dragon Lord. Oh no.
This is definitely not true. If he really is the Shadow Dragon Lord, then the Zhu family has soared to the sky a long time ago. How could they haven't settled in Shangin yet?
Long Chen, until now, you're still pretending. I indeed resigned as CEO 8 years ago. But that person is not me, but you, Long Chen.
What?
Isn't he just a son-in-law?
What's going on? 8 years ago, I fired Longcheng, and expelled him from Shangjing, to cut off his business routes. He had nothing and could only become a live-in son-in-law of the Su family. 3 years ago, Luo Qingcheng helped others secretly, so I fired her. For the sake of the company's stability, I asked the new executive director to change her name to Luo Qingcheng.
Unexpectedly, Luo King found Long Kenj and joined forces, wanted to get rich. They often use my name to benefit Long Kenj. In order to hide Long Kenj, they give this benefit to TH Su family, just for today.
No wonder you will get a 1,000-year wild ginseng. It turned out that you have colluded with Luo Qingcheng a long time ago.
Long Chen, you have been exposed now. Why don't you kneel down and get punished?
Betray the Yellow Group. The Dragon Clan is kind enough to spare your life, but you aren't grateful, and still seek revenge in this occasion.
You are just a wolf-hearted person.
Stupid.
There is no way to stop people who want to die. Do we need to send guards to suppress them?
Don't bother, the show is not over. If we interrupt it in advance, it will be less interesting.
A bunch of clowns. Long Chen, you can definitely deal with them. You are the Shadow Dragon Lord.
The dragon token and the ring, which represents the Lord of the Shadow Dragon, are both in my hand. What else do you have? Except a fake Luo Qingcheng and Wang Shimin, just bring it out.
Bullshit. Your dragon token was stolen from me. The Lord gave it me.
That's right, I, Li Xianchen, can testify that the dragon token is robbed by Longchen. Wang Shimin can also testify.
Wang Shimin, I don't know how many benefits they gave you. But if you want to get these benefits, you have to succeed. I will give you the last chance to tell the truth, then I will spare you. Yeah, you should be alive to enjoy the wealth.
Think carefully and be careful about your words.
The token is stolen by Longkin from Miss SU. Not his.
Mr. Wang, just tell the truth. He was promoted by me, of course. He will stand by my side.
Then how do you explain this hidden dragon ring?
The hidden dragon ring is the only symbol of the hidden dragon lord. There is only one in the world and there is absolutely no second one.
That's because you stole the ring. Of course we can't take it out.
Don't you think you are ridiculous now?
What are you laughing at? Don't think that he is the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, just because you stole the Hidden Dragon ring, and took the dragon token. I tell you, fake can only be fake, it can't become true. As long as the Hidden Dragon group doesn't recognize him, he can't be the Lord of the Hidden Dragon.
Do you think that by recruiting a few treacherous men, you can take my place? Tell you that, I, the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, Long Chen, has always relied on my own strength, rather than the support of the board of directors.
You're stubborn. I will take back all that I have lost before.
There is altogether 9 people of the board of directors. I want to see how many you can win over today.
Of course, they will be with Chenlong, he is the real master.
Wait for the people of the board of directors to come and I'll see how you can dispute this.
My lord, the board of directors.
Don't worry, the capital they can attract is nothing more than working with the Yamaguchi group to help them gain more benefits. They are all a bunch of old foxes and won't do it for the icing on the cake. They can only bring in 3 people at most, the others won't collude with him.
Colluding with Japanese, harming the interests of our country. Damn it.
If 3 of the 9 people are involved and the others remain neutral, wouldn't it mean that there is no one on your side?
They all have to stand on my side.
Lord has already taken action. Then they have to express their stance. If they go against the Lord, there is only death.
The Lord hide his identity, so they can show up. When the Dragon Master comes out, the outcome has been determined.
You are so powerful.
This matter is not absolute. Everyone has their own weaknesses. In the past 3 years, I believe that Chenlong have made a lot of efforts. Otherwise he would not stand in front of me.
I, Jackie Chan, am no weaker than anyone else in this life. If I leave you, I will live a good life. I will lead Yinlong Group to a better future.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The existence of Yinlong Group aims to lead to prosperity and development of the country. Not for you to make more money.
Every man for himself, and the devil takes the hindmost.
Long Chen, who do you think you are? You really think of yourself as the master of the wild dragon? How dare you preach to the Dragon Master?
Long Chen, you are certain to die. If you are smart, send Wan Qiu here, to avoid being implicated to death by you.
I won't go over and I'll accompany Longcheng no matter what happened.
Why do I feel that something is not right?
You feel wrong. This should be He Longfei's conspiracy, to seize the Yinlong Group.
The 3 seniors are here.
The 3 elders of the board of directors come. Longchen, what do you have to say?
The 3 elders have arrived. Why haven't you just surrendered?
The three elders, Long Chen has stolen the hidden dragon ring, and snatched the Dragon God order. He also wants to replace the dragon. Lord, we need you to clarify it for the Dragon Lord.
This elder, Long Chen, impersonates the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. Please kill him.
Bullshit, the three elders are the most trustworthy officials. How could they support a fake Yinlong Lord?
3 elders, this is serious. Don't sacrifice your own life for temporary gain.
He Long, how dare you threaten the 3 majors? Do you really think that the Yinlong group can't defeat you?
I can give you some face in front of Yinlong group. You can't represent Yinlong group.
I, Chenlong, the master of Yinlong group, now have the support of the elders. Do you think I could represent it?
I'll give you 3 a second chance.
3 elders, I, Jackie Chan, will never do anything I'm not sure of. Please think carefully about who is the real master of Yinlong, me or Long Chen. Of course, Long Chen is just a manager of Yinlong group who was kicked out.
Long Chen, you unite with outsiders, trying to replace the Dragon Lord.
Haven't you taken us seriously? Jackie Chan is the real Hidden Dragon Lord.
Nonsense. Do you know what you are doing now?
You are confused. You have all been glorified as seniors of the Yinlong group. Why are you still not satisfied?
Biting the hand that feeds you. You will probably die.
Now that the three elders have said this, how else do you want to argue?
Fake is fake. No matter how you quibble, it is useless.
I originally thought you were colluding in advance, but now it seems that you are really stupid.
Are you shamed into anger?
It turned out to be a lie. Fortunately, we got divorced a long time ago. So I won't be implicated in the Su family.
It seems that I think too much. I shouldn't have any expectations for you.
Longkin is a loser. He has done nothing in your Zhu family for 3 years. Although on the surface it seems that he can still hold on. In his heart he has long been thinking about how to run away. Just now, the Dragon Lord said that all this is He Long's conspiracy. Now that the conspiracy has been exposed, the Yilong group will definitely not let him go. What we have to do now is to get rid of the relationship with him as soon as possible. Otherwise disaster is imminent.
Well, He Long, you don't only help our Chu family, but also drag me into the trouble. The Lord of the Hidden Dragon is not something you can provoke. Dragon Lord, I'm sorry, I'm just a passerby. It was He Long, who pulled me in.
You son of a bitch. You are so stupid.
Ha ha ha, that's okay. I've always been clear about rewards and punishments. I won't spare any bad guy, and wrong any good guy. Get up, thank you for your mercy.
You clowns, one thought leads to heaven, and another thought leads to hell. 3 elders, you have a wrong step.
What do you mean?
Long Chen, you still haven't admitted defeat.
Long Chen, why don't you kneel down quickly and clarify the facts to everyone? Beg for mercy from the elders. Kneel down and return.
The dragon token and the dragon ring. Disclose your conspiracy. Redeem yourselves by good service. The Dragon Lord may spare your life.
Kneel down.
Chenlong. If your confidence is these 3 old guys, then you lose. What other cards do you have? Hurry up and show them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance by then.
3 elders came forward for me. The other elders all abstained. Long Chen, you lost. Kneel down and apologize to me. Otherwise, don't blame me for not cherishing old feelings.
The moment I appeared. They don't have the qualification to abstain. Luo Qingcheng.
Lord. Everything is ready. All 6 elders have signed.
Have the 6 elders signed? What is this?
A file of recall.
These bastards, why did they betray us?
It's all over now.
What does it mean?
A letter of removal from the board of directors. As long as the Dragon Lord proposes, and half of the elders are added, any elder can be dismissed directly. Now there are 6 signatures on it. The recall letter will take effect at any time.
It is impossible. It must be impossible. It must be fake. How could they betray me?
How could it be impossible? Jackie Chan can use benefits to seduce them. I can use the benefit to get them back.
You haven't managed the Yinlong group for 3 years. What can you offer to them?
This benefit is what you 3 personally offered to me.
What?
Even if they cooperate with you, they must be prepared for the suppression of the Dragon Lord and Daxia. But if they stand firm, and you 3 exactly provide 3's benefits, on the one hand, they can get the profits with peace of mind, and on the other hand, taking risks to cooperate with you. Which one will they choose?
However, how do you know it's us?
Although the Lord is not here, I am still here. I'll report your actions to the Lord, and he has his own decision.
From now on, the 3 of you are no longer the seniors of the Shadow Dragon Group. If you dare to betray the Dragon Group, you can spend your last life in prison.
It's definitely over. I shouldn't have come. Alas. My lord.
I was wrong. Please give me another chance. Give me a chance, my lord.
I already gave you a chance, when you arrived.
My lord, we were wrong. Please forgive us, Lord. We know we were wrong. Please let us go. My lord, I was all bewitched by Jackie Chan. He is not the real lord of the Hidden Dragon. Long Chen is the real lord of the Hidden Dragon. Please give me a chance.
Dragon Lord, it's all a misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding. I was bewitched by a crafty man just now. Please spare our Chu family.
Dragon Lord, Chu Chenying and I are childhood friends. He has a good nature. Please let him go.
Since Governor he has spoken, I will spare your lives.
Why don't you thank the Dragon Lord quickly? Thank you, Dragon Lord.
Thank you, Dragon Lord. Thank you, Dragon Lord.
The father and son of the Chu family listen to the order, collaborate with President Shen to confiscate all the properties of the three elders, and do it immediately.
Yes, sir.
Dragon Lord, give me a chance.
How could this happen? How could this happen? Chen Long, you are the real lord of the Hidden Dragon. They are lying to me, right? They are lying to me.
Shut up. Don't bother me.
Su Jingxue, haven't you seen it yet? Long Chen is the real master of the wild dragon, and Chen Long is fake. You were deceived.
It's impossible, it's impossible. You are the real master of the Hidden Dragon. I'm the woman of the Lord of the Hidden Dragon.
He is obviously just a son-in-law from Yangqing. How could he be the Lord of the Hidden Dragon?
A false move and everything could be lost. You shouldn't come back.
Long Chen, I have been working hard abroad for so many years. I just want you to see how stupid your decision to fire me was. I want to destroy you and your Yinlong group bit by bit.
It's a fool's dream.
You couldn't win back then. You will still lose now.
The four families are to blame for leading us astray.
I didn't expect that Long Chen is the real master of the Shadow Dragon.
We seem to have provoked him just now, Dragon Lord.
Long Chen, you are really the Shadow Dragon Lord. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
When I said it before, do you believe it?
You can't recognize the real dragon. Now, Long Chen is mine.
I didn't expect that you were fake. You got me killed this time.
I'm really blind to stand on your side.
Su Qingxue, what should we do? If my dad finds out, he will beat me to death.
Why panic? You guys can't look back from the moment you follow me. Since I dare to come back, I certainly have my dependents. You will not suffer any loss if you follow me.
You have already been exposed. How can the Silver Dragon group let you go?
You loser, he can't fight me. Long Chen, are you very angry? But you can't do it.
Mr. Chen has already changed his nationality. Now he is the CEO of the Yamaguchi group.
I know, but it doesn't matter.
The Yamaguchi group is the largest consortium in Japan. In terms of overall strength, second only to the Yonong group. It would be good to have a relationship with the Yamaguchi group.
But the Yamaguchi group is far away in Japan. Our foundation is in Daxia.
We have suppressed Longqing so many times. Longqing will not spare us. It is better to join Yamaguchi group. At least there is still a way to survive.
Yamaguchi group intends to develop in Daxia. You don't have to leave Daxia. You can become the manager of Yamaguchi group in Daxia.
Chen Long, I have nothing now. I am willing to go to the Yamaguchi group with you.
I am willing. I am willing.
I am willing to serve you.
Do you know what you are doing?
Dare you betray Daxia?
Stop saying that. We call this business cooperation.
It will not succeed with my presence. Anyone who dares to cooperate with the Yamaguchi group will become the enemy to the Yinlong group.
That's right, if we cooperate with the Yamaguchi group, we may lose all our money.
The Yamaguchi group is far away overseas, and the Shadow Dragon group is just around the corner. Let's be honest.
Long Chen, it's okay if you don't know what's good or bad. Don't cut off other people's financial paths. You really think that you can control the whole business industry?
We'll see.
As for all those who betray the Yinlong group, the group will have their business career cut off forever, and will never be employed.
Anyone who is found to have colluded with other countries to leak the secrets of our country will be jailed and sentenced to death.
We are born as Daxia's people, and die as Daxia's ghosts. Traitors will be punished by everyone.
We are in Daxia, and our hearts are in Daxia. We must not do anything to collude with the enemy and treason.
You are too powerful.
You fool. Every man for himself, and the devil takes the hindmost.
As long as the Yilnong group is here, no matter what, they will suppress you. Are you willing to be in such situation?
Introducing foreign technology is also beneficial to the development of Daxia. What do you know?
That's right. We are just business cooperation. What should we do and what we should not do, I know better than you.
Stop putting a big label on us here. Who are you to educate us?
It seems that Jackie Chan has made a lot of efforts to your four major families. Until now, you still doesn't know repent. In this case, it's time for your four major families to get changed.
I am here. It is not up to you to decide whether to change someone or not. When others see that the four major families are developing better and better, you'll see whether they will be attracted. How much can you stop by then?
I believe that Long Chen will be able to defeat you. I also believe that other people can stick to their hearts.
It is true that the human heart cannot withstand the test, but as long as we strangle it in the cradle, these things will not happen.
We have been preparing for 3 years. Everything is ready. Just wait.
You are also from Japan. What is your name?
Let me formally introduce myself. I'm Huzi from the Yamaguchi group. I have remembered this shame. I will pay it back heavily next time.
Next time you won't have the chance.
I will definitely make you kneel down and beg me. You'll see. Let's leave.
Su Wanchu, I will definitely defeat you. You will never be as good as me. Wait for me.
Wanchio. Just wait for me.
What does that have to do with me?
They are jealous.
Why don't you hurry up and take Long Chen back?
Long Chen, I know there are many misunderstandings between us.
You and Long Chen have divorced, now Long Chen is mine.
As long as you run the Su family well, you can lead a wealthy life even without the investment of the Yinlong group. I believe you haven't you always wanted to prove yourself? I believe you can do it.
I can.
You are so unlucky.
From today on, the Yinlong group officially declares war with Yamaguchi group. Let's try our best.
I will mobilize a group of resources from the Yamaguchi group. You go back and inform the 4 major families to make good use of their relations to quickly pave the way for the market.
No problem.
Jackie Chan, Su family has been destroyed by the Yinlong group.
What's the use of your SU family?
Well, the Su family also has the infrastructure and connections. As long as there is funds, it's not difficult to revive. The last lacking thing in our Yamaguchi group is money.
It's so good. Jackie Chan, I know I'm not wrong with you. We will definitely defeat Lin Chen. Tramp them under my feet.
Su Wanchio is mine. After defeating the Yinlong group, Su Wanchio belonged to me.
As you like.
The James group wants to use the 4 major families as a seesaw to tear open the economic whole of the Yinlong group. Dragon Lord, do you have a way to deal with it?
Both the Yamaguchi group and the Yinlong group decide economy of Dacia, so we can't directly attack them. They support the 4 major families. Then we also support a new family.
Which family should we support? There is no family that can match the 4 major families in terms of strength.
If there is no family, then we will build a new family.
Why do you look at me?
They are all useful. How about you?
Chenlong, I am on the same team as you.
I have no way out. People who are useless are not worthy of staying by my side.
I still have some followers in Longhu Hotel. Long Kenj often stays in Longhu Hotel. I can bring you some information about Longken.
If you can provide me with valuable information, it will be your favor to open Longhui hotels all over the country in the future.
I will definitely work hard.
Huizi, inform your father that we can take action. This time we must completely unravel the Yinlong group.
Chenlong, the rest is up to you.
Who will take care of the newly established company?
Leave it to me. I can't handle this.
The company is just established in your name and is actually run by Luo Qingcheng.
Okay.
Because you have a more important thing to do.
Can I?
Only you can do this. I need you to help me.
I will definitely try my best to help you.
Shen Tianyu, you use my dragon token to use the 4 Seas Chamber of Commerce to lock the 4 major families in the room.
I will not fail your command.
This time I will strike them heavily.
My lord. Among the 4 major families, the Zhao family, the Qian family, and the Li family have been completely restricted. Now Chenlong has invested all his resources in the Su family. He held a charity dinner and invited famous families from all provinces. He wanted to use the Su family as a springboard to get known in Shangjing.
They put all their eggs in one basket, then you can prepare to close the net. Prepare it, we also go to the charity.
Chenlong is very cautious. I didn't find out where he held the dinner. It's all my fault, please punish me.
Get up. I know where it is, just go and get ready.
What are you going to do?
This is not the place for you. Now leave quickly.
Why don't I know that there is a place in Dacia that I can't come?
This is my boss's place. Just get out. What's that bullshit?
How dare you? Do you know who you are talking to?
You still don't know who our boss is, right? Han Jinu, the underground overlord of Dongshan world. In front of our boss. If he is a tiger, lie down for me. If he is a dragon, just lie down for me.
Which country are you from?
Are you blind? Of course we are from Dacia.
Since you are from Dacia, why are you being self-centered and rude at home and...
Listen to Japaneses.
There is nothing you can do, they give more than you.
How much can they give you? I will give you double.
You can't offer what they give. You had better to leave now.
There are not many things in this world that I can't give. Just tell me about it.
My son's life.
Your son has been kidnapped.
If your son is in danger, I can contact the Flying Tigers immediately to rescue your son.
Stop talking nonsense, your son was just kidnapped. Who dares to kidnap the son of our boss? I have fought with him to death.
It seems that your son should be physically sick, so you need Qianlong's help. You can tell me no matter what Jackie Chan can do. I can do it as well.
How dare you? Qianlong is the CEO of Yamaguchi Group. The 4 major families are listening to him. Who are you? How dare you compete with him?
Don't you fuck with me. Standing in front of you is the Lord of the Hidden Dragon of the Hidden Dragon Group.
What? The Lord of the Hidden Dragon?
Please forgive me if I've offended you.
It doesn't matter, can we go in now?
I'm sorry you can't.
Why are you so stubborn? Do you know that you are helping the wicked? The Yamaguchi Group instigate the 4 families to betray us, in order to invade the economy of Daxia. Once they succeed, do you know how much Daxia will lose?
I'm sorry. I, Han Kinhu, am just a common person and I can't leave my small family behind.
Just say it. What could Qianlong exactly give you?
The No-2 drug of life developed by Japan is the only one that can save my son.
Just this? Do you think that the medical technology of our Daxia is not as good as that of Japan?
As far as I know, the efficacy of drug No-1 developed by Daxia is much lower than that of drug No-2. This is a fact.
Do you know the side effects of drug No-2?
The side effects.
Drug No-1 is not enough to cure critical patients. Drug No-2 enhance its effectiveness, but the patient's body simply cannot bear it. If you take it for a long time, you may die. So it has been banned a long time ago. It has disappeared in the market.
How could this happen? How could this happen?
Boss, don't worry. The life number 2 in their hand may be fake. The life number 2 in Jackie Chan's hand is real.
Don't be naive. Jackie Chan's life number 2 is stolen from the Yinlong Group.
How do I know? You didn't deliberately lie to my son just to get in.
Your son only have 1 life, and I will only give you 1 chance to choose. Just follow me, I can save your son. In the name of the Lord. I, Long Chen, will do what I say.
I promise you, if you dare to cheat me, I will make you regret your life.
You will feel lucky for the choices you make.
The Yinlong Group has now developed drug No-3, completely making up for the previous shortcomings. It will appear on the market after solving the Yamaguchi Group. I can arrange it for your son now.
Are you serious?
You can ask someone to send your son there first. Luo Qingqing, arrange it.
Yes, sir.
I, Han Kitcha, from now on, will follow your lead. I will undergo the most severe trials for you, without saying another words.
Without saying another words.
Get up.
Please come in. I will be responsible for your safety here.
The invitation said that the major families in Shangjing will spend hundreds of billions of funds. I don't know whether it is true or not.
The investment of hundreds of billions of dollars, even if 2 companies come together to invest, will be a nerve-wracking thing. It's not easy to get the investment.
It's just a question of how much you can absorb.
Choosing the Eastern Province shows that the Eastern Province is the key point. Congratulations in advance.
Since the big families have called people to come, that means that everyone has a share.
The Su family in the Eastern Province to welcome the 2 heads of the 2 big families. My humble house is honored by your presence. The Ren family in Western Province has met 2 heads of the family.
Everyone. We're here today to announce a good thing. Our 2 families are lucky to win the full support of the Yamaguchi Group. He has specially allocated 500 billion to invest in your families.
How do you invest and focus?
Don't worry, since we have called everyone here, everyone has a share. We will fully open the trade market with the Yamaguchi Group.
Investing on the surface, grabbing the power secretly, such a simple trick. But you can't figure it out.
How did you enter? Cut your crap.
These tricks of yours can only deceive people who are blinded by profits.
We are so careful. How can you still find this place?
You have underestimated me and overestimated yourselves.
How smart can you be?
Who are you? How dare you talk to the 2 major families in this way?
No matter who you are, apologize to the 2 major families immediately.
You are so arrogant.
They don't deserve it. Not to mention you.
You're so arrogant. Which family are you from? Do you know that the two major families gave us 500 billion? Are you here to disrupt the situation?
Just now, the Su family also said that they sneaked in.
They certainly didn't get an invitation, so they get angry.
You bastard! How dare you create a disturbance here? Do you believe that I won't allow you to get out of this door?
You blind dog.
Do you know that this belongs to Yamaguchi, not the four major families?
Of course we know. Didn't the Su family just say? Is something wrong?
The Yamaguchi group is far more powerful than the four major families. We can make more money by cooperating with them.
No matter whose investment it is. The money is real. As long as you have money, it doesn't matter who invests.
Do you all think so?
Longchun, you have seen it, this is the reality. No one will have trouble with money.
As long as the Yamaguchi group has a firm foothold in Dachia, we will gradually annex you. I want you to lose everything by then.
The Yamaguchi group belongs to the Japan. Do you know the consequences of letting the Yamaguchi group occupy the economy?
The Yamaguchi group is far away from overseas. Even if they invest, we can firmly control our sovereignty. No matter how much they do, they only help us make money.
Yeah, do you really think that we are all stupid?
Compared with Longchen, you guys have never seen the world.
The economy is really amazing, but these are all built by your ancestors.
How do you know that?
Because you losers can't accomplish this.
Son of a bitch.
Kneel down and apologize to us immediately. Or I'll break your legs and pull out your teeth, to let you know what to say and what not to say.
Kneel down and apologize.
Kneel down.
Shut up your mouth, a group of nobody. How dare you offend the Lord?
If I were the Yamaguchi group, I'll use such a great deal of investment to plant several people at the bottom to smuggle goods with Japan secretly. At that time, everyone will be caught and the four major families will be directly replaced. What else can you get, except leaving a notorious fame?
This is nonsense. We don't.
This is slander.
I only said that the intention from the perspective of the Yamaguchi group, but I didn't say that you really plan to do this. Why are you so anxious?
Dear friends, we don't have such intentions. You must not be influenced by others.
We'll naturally not listen to them.
If they do and have this kind of thought, then why do you still invest in them? The market is already saturated. Do you want to give them money, or you want to share it with them? The Yamaguchi group has wild ambitions. He won't do charity. If you don't believe, you can ask whether the four families still belong to themselves.
If what he said is true, this may be a trap.
He isn't trustworthy. That's 500 billion. If we can't control it properly, who will be merged is uncertain.
We can discuss the investment carefully and come up with a perfect plan. We are sincerely invest in you.
That's right, we have seen many things. It's impossible that the company will be out of control with the funds in our hands.
Pursue a misguided course. You don't deserve your position. There is no need for your family to exist. Luo Qingcheng, arrange it immediately.
It's ridiculous of you wanting to destroy my family. Who do you think you are? The master of the Shadow Dragon?
Luo Qingcheng, CEO of the Shadow Dragon Group. Luo Qingcheng. Could he be the Lord of the Shadow Dragon?
It can't be true.
Now you're scared.
He is the Lord of the Hidden Dragon.
The two major families in Shanghai, with the Yamaguchi group as their dependents, still can't do anything to him. It seems to be true.
I didn't expect that he is the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. Neither the Hidden Dragon Group nor the Shanghai Group can we afford to mess with. What should we do?
Now it's not what we should do, but what they want to do. Let's see if we have any room for maneuver. I don't know that the Lord of the Shadow Dragon is here. Please forgive us. If we have offended you, we don't want the investment anymore now. We want to leave. I don't know if it's too late.
You cowards. As long as we are here.
What are you afraid of?
Lord Dragon, we all did this by mistake. Please forgive us.
Now you realize it. It's too late. You are all duplicitous, arrogant, and domineering. How can I rest assured?
We are all rich and famous families. The cultural heritage is quite rich. Take a step back and you will get a better result. A step forward will cause unnecessary conflicts. You have to think carefully.
Are you threatening me and antagonizing me? You are too overestimating you.
Everyone, I have something to deal with. I'll say goodbye first. But you may have been recorded by the Yinlong group if you leave now. There is no hope.
The Yinlong group will destroy you. Cooperating with us now is your only way out.
Dragon Lord, is there really no chance at all?
I have given you several opportunities. But you are short-sighted and only care about immediate interests.
Long Chen has told you about Yamaguchi Group's plan, but you just don't listen. For this investment, you are willing to let Yamaguchi Group control the stock. Long Chen, as the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, naturally wants to stop you.
You can't stop it. Destroying them will only make it easier for us to invest.
It's easy for you to control them.
This is a win-win, the 500 billion from the Yamaguchi Group. Adding the original properties of all the leaders is up to trillions. You can no longer stop us. I'll get what I have lost in Chongqing. Including her. Su Wanqiu.
You're daydreaming. With Long Chen here, you will only fail.
Don't pretend to be noble here. Do you think I really care about you? It's just because I'm not happy for chasing you for so long.
Now let me show you how we opened up the market and how we defeated you.
Then I'll wait and see.
What? Our resources have been frozen?
All of them won't deliver goods to us. Go sue them, sue them.
Tax evasion is exposed. It's all over.
Steady yourself, we have to steady others.
All the families have been replaced.
You are pushing him completely towards us.
A skinny camel is bigger than a horse. Without our help, they will be in ruins. But as long as we invest money, they can come back to life in an instant leaderly.
Please save us. As long as you let us return to the top, the Shu family will fight for you.
And me, as long as you invest, I'll be at odds with the Shadow Dragon Group. I will defeat the Shadow Dragon Group for you.
Let's talk about it. Those who are at odds with the Shadow Dragon Group are all our allies. We should help each other.
My Yuncheng Yu family is at odds with the Shadow Dragon Group.
And my Yun family is at odds with the Shadow Dragon Group.
Ha ha ha. With your help, we will definitely defeat the Yinlong Group.
No matter how ferocious the rabbit is, it is just a rabbit, incompatible with me. Do you rely on these four losers, or the Yamaguchi Group? If it were not for international influence, would have wiped out the Yamaguchi Group long ago, just by relying on Qinlong's investment. You don't know how much he weighs, right?
You're just a loser, and a useless son-in-law.
If you hadn't been suddenly dumped by your ex-wife, Qinlong would have replaced you long ago. Are you still here being so arrogant?
Those seniors are just greedy, not stupid. Even if I were sidelined, they can only cooperate with the Yamaguchi Group, and cannot really invade. Besides, Luo Xingchen is here and they won't success at all. Where is Qinlong?
Qinlong, why hasn't anyone come? Wang Shimin, where are they?
Chen sir, everyone has turned off their phones.
What's going on? Didn't you say that everything is ready?
Mr. Chen, I don't know.
You are kidding me.
Mr. Chen, I don't dare. This is really none of my business.
Could it be that our plan has been exposed?
If there is a problem on Jingshua's side, it means there is a traitor among us.
Mr. Chen, Miss Keiko. It's not me, it's really not me, please, believe me.
Hey Jingshua. What's the situation over there? Have everyone in East and West provinces arrived?
They have all joined us. It went very smoothly.
Very good. Just wait for me, I'll be there soon. It seems that Long Chen has been keeping an eye on me. Mr. Wang, it was just a misunderstanding. Sorry.
It's okay.
Prepare the helicopter immediately, let's go.
Hello, Qinlong, hello.
What's the matter with the call from Jackie Chan?
He said he will be there soon.
It must be extremely smooth on his side. He has already got it done.
There is no success, and they already lose.
Long Chen, you think you are smart, but you don't know that you have fallen into Qinlong's trap.
Oh.
Qinlong knows the capabilities of your Shadow Dragon Group. The four of us must have been monitored closely by you a long time ago.
So Qinlong has already made a plan and divided his troops into two groups.
Now that you are here, Qinlong's side is absolutely foolproof.
You even divide your forces into two groups.
Your investment here is already up to 500 billion, and Qinlong's side will definitely invest even more. I didn't expect the Yamaguchi Group has mobilized so much funds.
This is the Yamaguchi Group's last chance. They are certain to do their best and make every effort. However, this is futile effort.
What do you mean?
No matter how much money you mobilize, it will all be in vain. Everything is under our control.
Stop pretending. You have been deceived by our plan. Now you are just pretending to be calm.
Your plan is indeed perfect. This game is short-sighted and self-righteous. You have no idea what you are doing. If I hadn't come, your plan might still succeed, but now that I'm here, your plan will end here.
You could have really stopped us. But you were so arrogant that you didn't take us seriously. Which led us to switch to the Yamaguchi group. This is all because of you.
Now you have been driven into ruins.
So what? The 4 major families will rebuild for us, and we will be able to return to glory in no time.
They can't save themselves now.
Long Chen, you are trying your best to stop us in Shangjing. We can't fight with you, but now that we have jumped out of your encirclement, what can you do to us?
You did not jump out of the encirclement of Shangjing, but gave up everything in Shangjing.
The sky is unlimited for birds to fly at ease, as the ocean is boundless for fish to leap at will. We're confined in Shangjing. What is lost, we now have enough funds and a broader market. Longchun, you can't surround us.
Why should we confine you? As long as we defeat you, you won't be able to make any waves.
Why are you so angry, and want to be violent? Don't forget that, this is a place we have carefully prepared.
How about take them down now?
The peasant group has become into a piece of loose sand. No one can stop us.
What do you want to do? I'll tell you that all our actions are traceable. If you dare to touch us, none of you can escape.
Of course we know, otherwise, you would have already disappeared.
Sister Jingxue, they came alone, entered here, and then disappeared. It's not up to us to decide what will happen to them. The head of the Su family?
You're right. I can't assure you in other places, but in this 1 acre and 3 quarters of land in Eastern Province, letting a few people disappear is as easy as rolling off a log.
It seems that you've tired of being rich. You don't know who you are. If I hadn't replaced you in advance, I don't know how many people would be harmed.
Now that you are here, you must stay.
Don't you dare. Who say that we haven't prepared? If you dare to touch us, you will be arrested immediately.
Then I want to try it today. Security. Han Xinhu, I heard that you are the overlord of the underground world. In Dong Province it is not difficult to make a few people completely disappear in Dong Province, isn't it?
It isn't difficult.
Take down Longqing and kill and tie up these 2 women and sent them to my room.
You are really stupid. You came here without any help. Su Wanchu, after you die, I will remove you from the family tree and make you completely disappear in the world. Do it quickly.
My stupid sister, you are too self-righteous.
You see, he doesn't dare to touch.
Han Chinhu, what are you doing? Take actions.
Miss SU. If he is an ordinary person, I'll let him disappear. In Dong Province immediately. I can ensure that he will never be here again, but Mr. Long is the Lord of the Hidden Dragon. My strength is really limited.
What do you mean? You, the majestic overlord of the underground world, can't even solve just a few people.
In the Hidden Dragon group, he is the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, but he is just an ordinary person here. Why are so many of you afraid of him?
How dare you?
I was invited by Mr. Jackie Chan. I think this matter should wait until Mr. Jackie Chan comes.
Han Xinhu is smarter than you. There are so many people here, you give them your ammunition. Do you have no brains at all?
These are all our allies, all our people. Don't try to sow discord.
If we attack you, they can be considered as accomplices. How could they betray me? Are you playing at me?
How come? We are in the same boat. If we betray you, we are digging our own graves.
Yeah, we have no other mind. Absolutely loyal.
Longchen, have you seen this? You can go with peace. I will take care of Wanqiu.
Boss scumbag.
Calling him a scumbag is just flattering him. I think he doesn't deserve to be called a human being.
Little Pepper, you can't run away.
You don't have that chance. His mind is full of filth. No wonder he would do such a stupid thing.
Longchen, enough. You are the only smart one in the world, right? Haven't you turned into a piece of fish on the chopping board for us to manipulate?
At least we are smarter than you. There are so many people here, big or small, and it's impossible to treat them all equally. As the saying goes, don't worry about the few but the unequal. Now that you have this ammunition, do you think that they will be satisfied?
They all support us, just divide it evenly.
Equal distribution? If the Su family in Eastern Province get equal distribution with a small family, you can ask if he agree.
Marie, I think this matter needs to be discussed in detail before making a decision.
These funds were brought by us. Now you are all bankrupt. It is you who begged us to invest in you. What qualifications do you have to disagree?
Mr. Lee, it is wrong for you to say this. Our Zhu family has a great business, and of course needs more. If you invest too much in those small families, they won't be able to absorb it.
I also think it is more reasonable to distribute according to the size of the industry.
As long as there is enough investment, we can expand the market immediately.
Yes, I think you are just greedy, and don't want us to develop. You are afraid of shaking your status.
Enough. Mr. Jackie Chan can handle this matter. It isn't up to you, we haven't taken action against Long Chen yet. If anyone makes trouble again, get out of here.
You must know that, there are people you can't move.
It's all your instigation. Otherwise, none of them have such an idea.
There are things that just didn't occur to them at the moment it does, and mean that they will never think about it.
Chen Long has his own way to solve it.
This small matter naturally won't be a problem for him, otherwise, he won't be able to be the CEO.
No matter what Jackie Chan's ability is, he can't compare with my lord.
Chen Long is the strongest, he was expelled from Yunlong Group, so what? It only costs 8 years for him to grow up rapidly from Yamaguchi Group.
Chen Long. The Zhu family pays homage to American.
The Ren family pays homage to Mr. Chen.
Mr. Chen.
You are so polite.
Mr. Chen, you are here. We were just worrying about how to allocate the investment. Now you are here.
These are just small things. If you all sincerely cooperate with us, I will definitely make you come home satisfied.
We all sincerely follow you. We are at your disposal.
You guys did a good job this time.
Mr. Chen arranged it properly.
Compared with you, we're still far behind. We have just started. Hearing you has already taken care of the matter.
We will talk about it later. Let's first deal with the matters here in the southern and northern provinces.
Yeah, let T talk about it later.
Why are you here?
You came much later than I expected.
The dinner in southern province was ruined by you. And you're here again. It seems that you know everything about my plan.
Just a little.
Chen Long, what's going on? Have your plan in Nan province failed?
No one was there. It's hard for you to wait there for so long.
No one is there? Long Chen, is it your trick?
The people over there are smarter than you.
Someone betrayed me. Who is it?
Chen Long, how could it be possible? I have nothing now. How could I betray you?
Long Chen and I will fight to the death. I will never betray us.
Who is it?
Since I can't hide it anymore, let me show my cards. It's me.
Wang Shiman, why did?
You betray us?
Because I have always been Dragon Lord's person.
Dragon Lord, fortunately you were not exposed, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see you.
I put your safety first.
That accounts for it. No wonder Dragon Lord will know their whereabouts.
Long Chen, when did you arrange it?
Before the Soaring Dragon banquet. Otherwise, you can't deceive Jackie Chan, this old fox.
Well, very good. I have overestimated you as much as possible. I didn't expect that I still underestimated you.
Well, everyone is here. It seems to be going very smoothly. So we can't be considered as a complete failure.
If it weren't for Long Chen's arrogance, we wouldn't be able to win they over so easily.
All of this is what Long Chen brought upon himself.
They have already been punished for their greed, and there's no reason to be afraid of them now.
What happened here? Before I came here?
We were having a good time with the major families, but the Dragon God suddenly came out to stop them. They were all determined. Later, Long Chen moved out his Yunlong group to suppress them, and made them bankrupt.
It was okay, they still have their foundation. Yunlong group suppression is a matter of time. I can barely accept that.
He also put up with investment allocations to sow discord between big families and snackers.
These are small things. We can also use the investment in the eastern and western provinces, which is enough for everyone here.
I know you have a solution. We can rest assured now.
Long Chen, I originally thought I lost completely, but if you didn't use any funds to stop me, then you would always be slower. You lost this time.
How did you know that we haven't mobilized funds?
Know enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles with no danger of defeat. Deploying people isn't something only you can do.
I didn't expect that he really betrayed us.
That's why I asked you to avoid him.
But you treat him well. Why did he betray us?
People always have their weakness.
Who are you talking about?
General Manager of Yunlong Group, Jian Fuqing, you have long discovered it. The Dragon Master has a keen eye, and can easily see through such a villain.
He is such a loser. I didn't use him at the Dragon Banquet. I didn't expect that he would be discovered by you.
The news you got from Jiang Fuchen was all what I wanted you to know. Do you still think that you will win?
How could this happen?
I invested all my family in it. If it fails, I will be completely over.
Don't panic. So what if you hide it from us? At most, he took the opportunity, and let us lose a little, as long as these aristocratic families start doing business with the Yamaguchi group trade. He can't stop it.
That's best. Then we can put our minds at ease.
The Yamaguchi group has the support of the entire Japanese nation. As long as we open the trade, there will be a steady stream of resource accumulation. Even if we fight for a long time, we won't be afraid.
With the support of the Yamaguchi group and the Japanese nation, why worry about big things failing?
The endless supply of resources may be a steady stream of garbage and waste.
Long Chen, what are you talking about?
The Japanese country has always coveted our country's mineral resources, but it only has an endless nuclear wastewater. Your country fully supports the Yamaguchi group, just wants to open up the Dashia's market, and throw their problem into Dacia.
Your Excellency's ability to throw dirty water is really impressive. We are just normal trading relationship.
We didn't close the country. If there is normal trade, there will be relevant personnel to examine and control it. If there is no problem, it will naturally be smooth without obstacles. However, you made every effort to collude with the big families. Your bad intention is very clear.
What Longcheng said seems to make sense.
So what? Do we still have a way out?
Hey, if you knew it earlier, you shouldn't have come.
Stop listening to his nonsense here. You have all been bankrupted by him. Are you willing to have nothing?
Jackie Chan, you still don't repent, and want to drag everyone down with you. Are you worthy of the Dacia that gave birth to you and raised you?
Jackie Chan is now a member of our Japanese country, not a member of your Daxia.
Collude with the enemy and betray the country, shame on you, Ba.
Longchen, stop judging me from above. Everything that is happening now is simply because of you. If you hadn't expelled me then, could things become the way they are today? It's not possible at all.
In your eyes, profit is the most important thing. You will do anything for profit. If you hadn't been kicked out of Yinlong Group, you would have cooperated with Yamaguchi Group, and caused a disaster.
Everyone in the world pursues profit.
We are all businessmen.
What is wrong with pursuing profits?
There is nothing wrong with businessmen pursuing profits, but they must have a bottom line, and cannot break the law. In daily life, there are things you can do and things you can't do. You must hold in awe and veneration, and stick to the bottom line, to get to the end.
You're right, one have to have a bottom line as a human being. I quit.
Harm the interests of the country, and seek benefits for myself. I can't do it either. I quit.
Are you crazy? Your family is bankrupt, only we can save you. You can't believe the unfounded things they say.
Longchen, you are wrong. Only those who live to the end can smile at the end.
Do you want to me?
Not only you but also them. Those who follow me will prosper and those who go against me will perish. Security. Who wants to leave? Stand at. I will give him a ride.
I want to leave. My grandpa is an anti-Japanese hero. It is my bottom line to conduct normal transactions with you. If you want me to betray Daxia's interests, even if I die, I will never disgrace the family.
I will also withdraw.
Are you all crazy? Just because of a few words from them, don't you want to die?
That's because they have the blood of heroes flowing in their bones. Properties accumulated for generations are not used to surrender to the enemy.
A bunch of idiots. Stupid. I have worked hard so long for today, just to defeat you here. Longchen, I won't lose. Impossible.
Jackie Chan, calm down. These people are just hot-minded. As long as we kill one person, I don't believe that they won't surrender.
Yeah, right. I don't believe too they can't overcome the fear of death, as long as they see blood.
You, a rip-off thing, are the most hateful thing.
It's better to live than die. Only the living people have the last laugh.
Then I want to see it.
Han Qinghu. Break all his bones for me. I want to see how hard his bones are.
Hiring people to murder for you, how dare you?
Chen Long. Before you come, we just wanted to take action, but there are so many people here talking, and we are afraid of leaving ammunition.
Don't worry, I will let them all take action. He has more than 200 bones. If they betray me, it is equivalent to betraying themselves.
Will they listen?
If they don't obey, I will kill them.
Those who fear death can stand beside them. If you are not afraid of death, come to me.
Long Chen, you can't even protect yourself. Do you want to protect others? Daydreaming.
If you are not afraid of death, go to them. Aren't you all afraid of death? Dragon Lord is not afraid of it. What are we afraid of?
Yes.
You are looking for death, kill them.
I also think what the Dragon Lord said is reasonable.
Even you dare to betray me. Han Qinghu, don't forget your son's life. Only I can save you.
How could you still have the nerve to say that? You went too far to boast benefits of drug number 2, in order to win over Han Qinghu. As for the side effect, you didn't mention it at all.
There are no side effects. Long Chen is lying to you. Believe me, I will definitely rescue your son. As long as you listen to me in everything.
The Lord has already prepared it for my son. I don't need to bother you. You should just stay here. Wait for the trial of Dasha.
Han Qinghu. Han Xingchen have betrayed us. What should we do?
I don't accept it. Why did he join them? It was clear that they can earn a lot of money by following us.
We lose. We will lose.
All gone. Everything is gone.
Dragon Lord, I know I'm wrong.
Dragon Lord, I'm firmly on your side. It was all a misunderstanding.
You guys, who are so greedy for profit, should be punished.
No, I didn't lose. You all can only send me back to Japan. When we get back, we can still start all over again.
Yes, the investment funds are still there. We still have a chance to start over.
I'm afraid you won't have this chance.
Do you really think that your funds are still in your hands?
What do you mean?
Long Chen suppress the Zhao Qian family, in particular, aiming to attract you to put all your funds in the Su family. Now I am the head of the Su family.
It's impossible, it's impossible. I am the head of the Su family.
When you were fighting with me just now, I had asked Wan Qiu to take control of the Su family in her hands.
You're lying. How is it possible? How could it be possible for my grandma and mother to betray me? How could? They won't. They won't.
They had already made their choice when they knew that Long Chen was the Lord of the Hidden Dragon, but they chose power instead of family ties.
I always thought that I was deeply affected by my grandma and mother. But I didn't expect that they would betray me. Su Wanchu. Since they can betray me, they can also betray you. Their love for me is fake, and it's not true for you. Don't think that I lose, and you don't win either.
I don't need it. It's enough to have Long Chen love me now.
You can't have what I can't have.
Take him down.
Jackie Chan, you loser. You are not as good as Long Chen. You have harmed yourself and me. The entire Yamaguchi group will not let us go.
Drag them out and send them to the police.
You are all lying to me. I am the smartest, and I am the most powerful. You are all lying to me.
You started on the wrong path. Fortunately, you can find your way back, and don't persist it in the end. You have all received the punishment you deserve. I won't stick to it anymore.
Thank you for your teaching.
Long Chen, everything has been dealt with.
I remember it. Will marry me?
Congratulations.